recording now. Does anyone think they could do a recap?
Nope.
I can if nobody else wants to.
What is it?
I offload the work onto you guys. I'm not doing a recap unless I have to.
Got it. All right.
Did anything happen?
Yeah, you fucking killed me.
Because, yeah, that's necessary. All I gotta know is you had Mexis doing a thing with Lich Dom about
Doña Muerte.
Yeah.
And him being in trouble with Lich people. That summed up all that. Bonk
It's the sympathy arc.
Michael Knife on the roof of a boat, which is the
Yep.
bottom of a boat.
Boat flipped over. It's the extremist class song.
With Kabuki, about Kabuki situation. Now, can't remember if anything else happened between that, or if we immediately just jumped into,
It went from your scene to Stetson and Jane's scene, and like Jane was in the dumps. So she was sad over being killed by the shield guardian, and like.
yeah, and he was like,
and she was all sad about that.
That doesn't happen.
And, like she doesn't have a god, so it's like, oh, maybe you want to come pray with me.
Yeah, so Steven's not here, so it's not necessary to.
And then Reese and Sergey, because
Reese and Sergey Ina. How could I forget Sergey Ina?
Paulina.
Sergey Ina is much funnier.
It is.
It is, but that's not what it is. I can only be Tyler. There's like a percentage of funny I can be. Sergey knows above that.
That is definitely what Bonk will be calling her if he meets her in person.
No. It's just because that thick accent, if you just go, and this is my sister. Yes, it's me, my sister, Sergeyina. Parents unoriginal with names.
Sergeyina.
We learned
very
about
limited in our country.
vampires and how
Sergey is a half vampire.
He's like a half vampire.
He's a
that guy.
Vampire.
He's a dampier. He's like my homeboy from Oblivion, the Grey Prince. Rest in peace.
Oh, yeah.
That was the first place I went in the remake.
Well, that's the correct first place to go.
Nothing happened with Smebulok, to my knowledge.
He had a gaming battle.
Kabuki,
Oh, he had a gaming battle. Oh,
Best
sorry.
of 3 with Kabuki.
He got handed the L by Kabuki. Literally and physically.
It's fine. I'm gonna beat him in Legally Distinct StarCraft next.
Alright, and then,
let's see him handle that.
We had that sad moment where an emergency happens in a classroom, and a student who's a close friend of the student that got hurt, has to come in the class and gather up all the stuff.
Yeah.
We find out Cælia's dying more than usual. We do some shenanigans in the fish mart. Sword fuck mart.
Almost got
whatever
it.
we call it. Yeah, I'm getting closer to it. The school shop.
It's called the bookstore.
Sword books.
Swordfish books.
We went to the bodega and bought a handful of stuff. Debated on whether a scroll worked or not. Closed the shop. Went to go show a movie to some undead kids and the custodian down there. 2 separate movies on 2 separate projectors, I guess.
It's a laptop.
That's true. I guess fuck me.
Tyler. It's minus 0.1% of inspiration point.
I was told to put Airbud on.
Fuck, that was the end. You're skipping ahead. Stetson.
What was the other movie I put on?
Made a deal with one of the ghosts to let us through, and he'll watch Eddie Murphy's hit The Haunted Mansion as long as he let him borrow his body for 1 day or 1 date. After that, we went into a room full of cute ghost puppies that my party brutally murdered.
True.
I left yours alone.
Nothing
I
of
murdered
consequences
yours.
happened after that. then Gertruda came in, got all pissy about us murdering her dog. I shouldn't say us. The other 4 murdering the dogs.
Remurdering.
Stetson ran really fast across a rope bridge, then a rope ladder, fucked us all over. We found
He was on crack or something.
We found a fake Zombienomicon, which we didn't know about till we opened it later, after beating up some more innocent people down here. Kind of fucked up that we just keep fighting everyone. We could just whatever. Found out that the fake Zombienomicon, which has a message like a goddamn treasure map that we're following, and no one knows Draconic because it's funnier this way. As me and Gertruda went on a wild goose chase, or a wild ghost puppy chase.
True.
While my comrades dealt with that. After that, we leave. Gertruda fails his perception check to see that they stole the book, which I'm still confused on why we stole said book and not just wrote down the information and left the book, but whatever.
That's sure that will come to bite us in the ass later.
Yeah, that never bites anyone in the ass later. Shmeb decided to be a smartass, get possessed at the very last second, and end the session watching Airbud with Gertrude.
No, I didn't. I did not turn Airbud on.
What the heck?
Yeah.
No, like,
you guys left before Airbud.
Derek,
Yeah, go on.
Derek, if I say it, it happens. So me and Gertruda watched Airbud.
Nope.
I watched the recording 2 times. You said I'll get him out of here and then I'll come back.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
My laptop
But that's
works.
basically the session.
Yeah.
I don't think I missed much.
Yeah, you pretty much got it. Good job. You good. Wow.
You threw me across the bridge twice. Once on the way in and once
I
on
didn't
the
throw
way
you
out.
across the bridge. I threw you up the bridge so you could glide.
Yeah, and I glided. The one time I'll actually get to use that feature.
You used it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, beautiful. Session picks up with you guys running out of the basement of Rosser Hall. You're kind of out in the hallway around where all the I gotta change my map. Where all the ghosties are. And you've been given a kind of a directive. I mean, I guess you don't exactly know the timeline of things yet, but you've been given draconic writing that you need someone to decipher, and your first thought was Nareem. Of course, there's other options, but that was your first thought.
It's the funniest option.
And, yes, it is. And Bonk also could go in the basement and watch Airbud if he so chose. Unless, you know, maybe Gertrude's pissed now because the book's missing. You don't know.
I have nothing to do with me.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not giving him my fucking laptop.
So I'm dragging the Shmebulok.
Yeah, you drag Shmebulok
having a
out.
seizure.
Shmeb, you're in the mindscape. You and fucking Gorber in there. You're both bleeding out of your noses and on the ground.
It was Nom in there, man.
Yeah, and you're laying down next to each other, and he'll just hold up his hand for a high five.
Smith won't leave him hanging.
And
He'll say we gotta get better defenses.
Yeah, but it worked. Kind of. Worked somehow. Don't know what happened. Good job, bro.
I think we need to get some like legally distinct tank or something in here.
You know, maybe I'll figure it out.
and you're gonna get sucked out of the mindscape. And you're out in the hallway with Bonk holding you, bleeding out of your nose.
Shmeb's gonna grab his
having a
inhaler.
seizure.
Shmeb's gonna grab his inhaler.
Yeah, you grab your inhaler. It does what inhalers
He's
do.
gonna take a big hit from it.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Your asthma is cured.
Yeah, that hurt.
Look, all right, and everyone, we did it. We
kind of found what we were looking for. So I'll thank you for
I
that.
did.
Holy,
The
well,
ghost puppy still lost.
I'm gonna have Cassie roll perception real quick. It's 15. Do you remember we rolled in stealth last time, Exus?
Poorly in that.
It was like a 12, right?
I think so. No, it was a 3 is my last score.
Was it sold? Okay.
I'm gonna see. I can probably look.
I think. Yeah, I don't remember. We'll see.
I'm gonna try to find it.
Okay. Yeah, we'll dig. Yeah, I think it was before that.
Deception was 12. You were right.
12. Okay, I was
Because
right.
I rolled a 1.
So I listened to the recording 2 times while I was sleeping. I just play it when I'm in bed.
Nice.
Okay.
He likes
so-
listening to my sweet
Yeah, I listen to
voice.
Tyler. Tyler lullabies me every night. So,
Tyler's ASMR.
it kind of is. Because I just turned it down very quiet. But yeah, Cassie will say, there weren't any extra dogs, Bonk. Mexis just cast a spell to make it sound like there were dogs, so Gertrude would be distracted, so we'd have an opportunity to steal this, and she'll pull up the book.
You stole that?
Yes, that's what we went
You weren't
downstairs
supposed
for.
to
That was the
steal
whole
it.
plan!
That's the reason we came here.
We were supposed to ask.
No!
We didn't, they say no, and Kaylee's gonna die, so I decided I didn't care.
I will say I do remember that there was no talk of like writing anything down. It was just, hey, let's steal this book. That is how the plan
writing-
was presented.
Oh, okay.
Writing that down instead of stealing it would have been a great idea, Reese. Why didn't you bring that up earlier?
That would also take extra time, and we were running on. Well, there was an angry
got a
ghost that was about to
photographic memory.
return.
I
It did
done
not
it.
seem pertinent at the time.
I mean,
I have a photographic memory. I could have done it.
Well,
I mean,
you
even
could
my
have, and you
Nokia-
didn't, because you didn't mention that. How am I supposed to know that if you don't talk about it
you didn't
beforehand?
vote-
that's
Fucking-
true.
you didn't
That's
ask.
true,
How did you?
Smebulock. You didn't
You-
ask.
Does anyone have a photographic memory?
If you
No.
had a photograph.
I did what seemed sensible at the time, and
I
we
mean, I also
succeeded.
don't mean to be a bummer here, but I feel like even if my Nokia can take a picture that's not super great quality, I think, no, I just think some of these other sending stuff.
You mean your
have
Stone Kia?
camera. Yeah, my Stone Kia.
Don't Kia.
Yeah. I pull out a fucking brick. It's just a brick.
Yeah.
Enchanted brick.
But it's indestructible at least.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's the strongest one we need. I mean,
Okay.
I mean, I need the strongest phone because I'm the strongest.
Tell you what, thought of an intelligent conclusion to all of this. Gertruda is 140 years old. She does not know what cell phones are. I'm just going to take a picture of this, and you could bring the book back down and say, my friends were going to steal the book, but I talked them out of it. And then you can just hand it back to her.
Maybe don't mention the steal part. Just say that we found this in our bag.
The zombies will 100% be able to tell them that we killed them and stole the book. I don't,
Whoa, you
Yeah, but
killed
this
them
is
twice?
better than new.
I don't think that's up to the question. No, they were crawling to put themselves back together. They'll be
That's
fine, I
uncool. They
think.
seemed very nice besides being stinky. They seemed
Stetson
like nice
started
people.
it, but he's not here to talk for himself. I mean,
Yeah, that's
he
a
is.
good point. I'm looking around. Stetson gone. Oh, he comically left a hole in the wall
Yeah.
there.
No.
He's been running ahead really fast lately.
He's gonna say he's there. He's on his phone. He's texting.
I think he's on the unicorn dust.
What were you talking about? Okay, tell you what. Good job, everyone. Glad we got this all sorted. I'm done for the night. Got some stuff to take care of, and he's gonna tap his phone and he's gonna walk out.
Man,
He's
something
acting
wrong
very
with Stetson.
shifty lately.
And the ghost is gonna approach him, and he's like, "I have decided who I want." And Stetson's gonna say, "We'll figure this out later." And he's gonna walk outside. The ghost is like, "What the
That's the
fuck?"
What the heck? Oh, I'm totally narking on you now, dog.
It's Cælia, isn't it? Or wait, who is the lady with us? I forget.
Cassia.
Yes, yeah.
He's gonna look at you
Yeah,
and he's like,
it's Cælia.
"My deal was with him, not you, bucko." And he's gonna fly back through the wall.
That was good.
Alright, so. What's the plan now?
So Cassie is kind of laying the book out on the table, and she's taking a picture of whatever text she can see in it, and that's the note on the first page and the draconic on the back page.
Shmab is going to make sure he looks at the note so he can just like remember it, and he's gonna write it down in his magical trapper keeper
There you
later.
go. Yeah, well, so you got 2 copies now. And Cassie will say, okay, great, you can get all of that sorted. Tomorrow is Saturday. Are we all willing to go into the hold on Saturday?
The hold. Yes,
I
I think
mean,
I'm
I'm
free
game.
for
I
good
can move
4
some
hours.
stuff around.
Okay.
Wait, don't we have football
What
practice?
4 hours do you have? On Saturday? No, that's a Sunday thing. We practice right before the game, like any good.
4 hours practice before the game.
We do
You're gonna be
suicides,
worn
but we
out.
can't run no more an hour before the game. That way, we know exactly how hard we can push ourselves during the game.
Dang it.
Facts.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we stretch though. Don't
No
wanna pull a hammy.
stretching. Stretching is for the weak.
No, I don't want to
And
pull a hammy.
she's like, if you have practice
I know,
tomorrow, we
stretching for
can
gosh.
go after. I'm sure we have enough time to go after. Probably should go in the cover of night anyway.
I think I will be at full charge after practice.
I mean, I'm just.
I mean, if you're not, just go see the school nurse, and he'll be able to get you back to normal.
Starting to think the school nurse might not be liking us.
Yeah, maybe,
Going
maybe
to him
not.
in the after hours. Nah, you know what? I guess that's what you signed up for.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, this book
Sounds
doesn't
like
look
a
like
plan.
a real book. It just has a front page and a back page. And a
Yeah,
really cover.
It's because it's fake.
Wait, it's fake? Then why are we stealing it?
Because it has the combination to the door to the place where we can get the real one. That's why we stole it.
Oh, I see.
Sounds like a scavenger hunt.
Kind of. And I don't like it, so hopefully this next step is the last one.
I don't know. I hope whatever benevolent beings out there also make it the last one. For your sake.
Yeah.
Where did you first learn about this book?
In a book.
So everyone who studies necromancy has heard about it.
Well,
Well,
you
yes,
studied
but
It's the
where
basis
did
of modern
you-
necromancy.
Where'd you learn that it was underneath the school?
rumor.
It's mostly rumors, but also you just need to study a little bit deeper. It's all on the internet.
Yeah, have you been on Reddit?
have, you
been on
been on,
5chan?
have you been on the Planebreaker Academy subreddits? It's in there.
A lot of the rumors are bullshit, but like some are true.
See, like, you're able to look up Leopold Colwyn's page, you'll learn he worked at school, and he's an alumni from the school, and you go to the
And then
subreddit,
if
and
you
then you
look
look up
further
Leopold
in the-
Colwyn, there's some posts from 20 years ago talking about it.
You also see that there's post
Interesting.
in there. There's like there's some like little.
There's
Easter
also a
eggs.
pop-up ad for Giovanni's Pizza.
Good pizza on this Planebreaker.
Okay, well, I suppose I'll see you all tomorrow then. Where are we meeting? What time?
Same
Football
place as
field, 50-yard line.
After your practice?
Go back
5
to our
o'clock.
50-yard line. 5 o'clock. So right after practice.
5 o'clock? Okay.
Yeah.
I suppose I'll be there.
It's the perfect time.
Okay. Yep. And cool. Cassie will walk off. Anything else you guys are doing tonight? And we're just gonna
Yeah, I guess
hammer
I'll
through
go
tomorrow.
watch Airbud.
Yeah. So basically, the only outlying thing is he just going in alone to watch Airbud.
I'm not going back after I just went to a mental
Yeah,
war
that's
with
fair.
her.
I just killed the dog, so I don't think I'm welcome.
Yeah, I don't think you're welcome.
I'm going to
What
bed.
I'm gonna show Bonk how to put Airbud on, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give him a file that's Airbud without the ending.
Oh,
So it
that's
cuts off
evil.
right before the
That's
ending.
evil.
So
Okay. Yeah, he won't know.
immediately when he does that, I go, I know how this works. And I walk off with the laptop, and I'm looking for a CD drive because I have the DVD of Airbud.
What?
My laptop does not have a. Wait,
Yeah.
you just took my
This is-
laptop.
It's one of the new ones without a CD drive.
Whoa, this is new technology in this time. 2010, no CD drive on a laptop. That's
Bonk's gonna go
insane.
look for a USB fucking disk drive.
And there's just a file that says Airbud on my computer.
This isn't how you do these. You just You're supposed to just load it into a disk. The disk loads into something. I know this step, Gertrude. You don't know how technology works.
No, I have no idea.
Moving pictures is hard.
Alright, you know what? One second.
There's a
I go
reason
to
why
the
I'm in the
janitor's
cinema
room.
club.
I go to the janitor's room and I go, oh, okay,
Wow,
you're done
wonderful
watching
movie.
Warm
Yeah.
Bodies.
Yeah, we're done. Your
Oh,
friend
perfect,
with the
thank
hat
you.
just left without getting his laptop.
Yeah, I'll take it back to here. You can have this one.
Oh, okay.
The fuck?
I don't know what to do with this, but
I'm not sure if we're supposed to leave one laptop here, but I
no, I don't have a laptop. I
Eric,
use
how much is a new
the
laptop and
computer lab
Swordfish
computers. I don't think you want to buy a new laptop with swordfish bucks. Just buy it with gold.
How much is a new laptop with gold?
Like it's I don't know, like 10, like gold's like equivalent to like $100 in real life. So like
10 gold?
10 gold. Yeah.
Oh, but it's a shitty school laptop. Doesn't have all your games on it.
I want to buy a new fucking Mango Sky laptop.
All right, buy that. There you go. I don't know what that is. But you
Alright.
got it.
I don't know what that is, but alright. So I'm
Literally
watching
just taking an Apple MacBook Air.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, you got a Mango Sky.
Can't play shit on that. What the fuck? You get a MacBook.
I need it for editing all my montages.
It's good for I don't know whatever the fuck people say apples are good
classic.
for. Probably the same.
Classic YouTuber mentality. I got this Apple.
I need the source of the
to edit
YouTuber's
my
hat.
Yeah,
videos,
the
but
grind.
I got my Windows for my gaming.
Yeah, the grind starts somewhere.
So you go downstairs with the correct laptop this time.
Oh, you know what's crazy? I also found this book out there.
Oh, no, it's.
I guess I was supposed to be. Hold on. Say before you come in.
Did your friends take my book? I was just talking to the zombies. They're in pieces. Did your friends take my book?
I found this book. Was this the book?
You found? Yes, that's it.
Here's the book.
She's gonna like hold on to it for 10 seconds. She's like,
Hold on, as to melt to my ghost fingers.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's good. I can't go through the wall with this.
and she's gonna put it on a table.
Alright. So, Airbud.
She looks around. She's like,
Okay, just don't bring your friends back down here.
Oh,
she-
one sec. And I'm grabbing the heads and then like whatever torso and arm pieces that are put together from the other zombies, and I'm just like, oh, they can come watch Airbud too.
so you walk through the other room. You get across the bridge somehow. Come back with the zombies. Yeah, and they're all there, and you guys
There we go.
start watching Airbud on DVD. And yeah, it gets intense. I forgot what happens in Airbud, but I think the dog wins. So yeah,
He got the bootleg one where the dog dies at the end.
she's hyped up. Yeah, and it's the best movie fucking ever.
Oh, nice. The janitor's watching his copy of Airbud, and
Yeah.
it just ends with Old Yeller.
Yeah.
What?
this is
Why
which
they shoot the dog?
Great movie.
Smav just does some like
Bullshit.
bootleg fucking edits.
He doesn't even notice the change in production quality.
Yeah, he's too old. Oh, yeah.
He's like, this is the worst movie ever of all time.
You get to the end and fucking Gertrude is crying and she's like,
See, I don't understand why.
like everyone doesn't just love dogs.
They should.
Like
He's a good dog.
like Nesta killed them and your friends hit them with bats and they don't even need to be in the afterlife. They're just staying here for me because I have to haunt this place. That's their unfinished
like they're
business.
good
Keep me
dogs
happy.
and no one
Yeah.
It's like no one understood that they're good.
Yeah, and he was just protecting his
They have a
home, and your
pure
friends
heart.
rid by him. Like, why wouldn't he bite him? He's protecting his home. That's what dogs do.
I agree.
Heartless.
Jerk.
We cut away from that, guys. It's the next day. It's after football practice. Everyone's wrapping up. Lichtom's sitting in a room with a towel or something. I don't know. You guys are eating you're drinking fucking Gator, not Gatorade. What was it? Croc Doc. And yeah, everything's wrapping up. The coach fucking what the fuck was his name?
Jim Bob.
Nope.
Sherwood.
Nope. He's
Burke County.
in faculty.
Ted Lasso.
Not Ted Lasso. Rob
Richard
Lacey.
Rope.
His name's Rob Lacey. Rob Lacey's there. He's congratulating everyone on a job well done, and he gets out of there. And you guys are kind of left alone after everything's packed up. Maybe there's still some tables being packed up when Cælia walks out. She's like, I never thought I'd be here on the football field. You guys spend.
This
He's gonna
is,
ring his towel,
where
or he's
we
gonna
do
ring his
our
towel and
magic.
whip, bonk in the ass with it.
What? Roll strength.
Roll.
Quick, Cælia, shake and bake. And I get some
It's
of
just
that.
the weakest thing. He doesn't even
Whips
notice.
Reese in the face.
Oh shit.
Like it fucking completely misses. Whips Reese in the face. Fucking douses Cælia and fucking Crockett.
You do-
Croc.
Shock. Like, okay.
Croc dog.
That's the shake and bake right
It
there.
would have gone in her mouth, but she's like, "What the fuck is this?" And she keeps her mouth closed and starts running away, and it just flashes onto her. And she's like busy casting prestidigitation to get it off. She's like, why did you just
Well,
douse me
Stab,
with
I-
sugar? I don't
Well,
drink
that's
that.
backfired.
It hydrates.
It has electrolytes. It's good.
Just
for you.
drink
And
electrolyte
potassium.
water. You're drinking electrolyte water with sugar put inside of it. What's the point?
It tastes good.
No, it tastes good.
It tastes
It
good.
tastes good. It tastes good. Make me feel good.
Tastes good.
It's
Make you
good
feel
for
good.
hangovers.
It's
It's
just
like milk.
It's called.
Hold her
Crock-
weight and
it's
drinks
called
it.
Crock-
It's gotta be good.
It's got crystal meth in it.
Okay, whatever. Are we ready to go?
It has Tom Brady on it. Big football guy. He's strong. Me strong. Yeah, we good.
Okay, and Stetson will be here if it's convenient. If Steven never shows up,
Stetson
Stetson's not
go-
here.
Stetson goes, I got a hot date tonight. I got a hot date
He's like,
tonight.
well,
I won't be here tonight. Goodbye. And he walks
I gotta
off.
get hit possessed by a ghost. Go date
He walks
a
off into
nondescript
the
girl.
sunset.
I don't know. He's probably gone. I don't know. We'll see.
His hot date is
Go
with
on.
Miguel.
If Steve comes back at some point, I'll give him. We'll find a way. But yeah, right now, you guys are all set up, prepared. It's getting dark. She's gonna say, "Okay, does anyone?"
Oh, we should probably go talk to Nareem.
Oh, corrects. We should have. Yes, duh.
But good thing he's close to this place. I know where he is.
Okay.
I know
Oh,
his little
wait,
cave.
wait, we have to stop by Scoops because he won't do anything for free. We gotta get him some ice cream.
Now we just fight him after.
I mean,
We
could
have
fight
him read
with
it, and we
picture.
say, if you read this, we'll fight you.
Wait, I got a
That's
better
how we
idea.
do it.
Why don't we bring Nareem along? He might want to come if it's a big fight.
Ooh.
He could always use a
It
dragon.
might take some convincing, but hey.
That could work to our
I'll
advantage,
support
definitely.
Alright, so I want to go quickly.
I
get
could
a
always
couple of
change
tubs of
how I
Richard-
look so that he doesn't look at us and immediately
that's-
say no.
That's a good point, Reese. You stay 1,000 meters away.
I'll change
I don't know
myself
why
to
I'm
look
using
like
meters.
Stetson.
He turns into Stetson.
No, Stetson,
And
where'd
I'll
Reese go?
extend the
Yeah,
spell.
it doesn't. How long does it last?
My friend Stetson.
Oh, 24 hours? Okay. So, you
Stetson,
changed
you
to
do a
look
lot
like
of
Stetson, but you're still wearing Reese's clothes.
Mm. Hey, Bonk, you are Stetson roommate, no?
Stetson, why are you talking like that?
How easy is it to convince this Nareem? He does not have the accent. That seems incredibly jarring to me.
This is why I'm
Yeah,
saying let's just
well,
go get the ice cream.
How does Stetson talk? Give me some pointers.
I'm not going to
you talk
imitate
a
his
lot about
accent.
cowboys.
Reese, what you gotta do is you wear a hat and it'll just come naturally.
Howdy, partner.
Wait, I'm gonna
One
give
second.
I'm gonna pull out this can of or I'm gonna pull out a Zin and give it and put it in Reese's like lip. and pack it in. There
All
you
right.
go.
This is quite a foul thing that you have done to me.
All right.
Yeah, don't swallow that.
So I'll go
Make
get
sure you
clothes.
spit it out when your mouth gets full.
I'll go get an extra set of Stetson's clothes for Reese. Someone needs to be at mint chocolate chip duty, and we'll meet back here at 20.
Schmeb is going to get ice cream because he wants some for himself.
I see why you wanted to know.
Alright.
I can have two agendas.
20 minutes passes and we're back.
Yeah.
And we have him
Get
all
them back.
dressed up,
Yeah.
and we have ice cream.
There you go.
Alright.
Okay, wonderful. That's kind of
See,
sorted
and
the
we
problem.
just-
I think, like, if you don't want to figure out the accent, you could just say nothing.
You could say nothing.
Yes,
or
I
you could say
agree.
you-
That is probably the best course of action.
We just say he.
But just
bit
in
his tongue
case,
and he
before
sounds
we meet
weird.
him, I'll do some practicing.
Okay, and if you end up talking, what is our excuse? Are we going to say you got hit
He
on the
bit his
head?
tongue.
You bit your tongue?
He has a cold.
Okay.
He's
If
a
we
little
say it
stuffy.
once, he'll overwhelm Nareem and he'll believe
I have
all
a
of it.
sinus infection.
Right, well, we'll figure it out. I'm sure. Let's go.
Alright. So we make our way to just underneath and into a random fucking area where
Yeah, so you go to the the stadium, and he's in the areas
Uh-huh.
underneath because there are no bedrooms big enough for him.
That's
And yeah, he'll head into his room, and he's kind of lounging on a fucking stupid beanbag chair. And you see in the room is Amora, the girl that you saw in there previously, hitting a punching bag.
Oh, you're the one who's on the soccer team.
Yeah, and he's like,
Hurry,
yes,
we've come to
sure,
party.
to his boss, and he looks over and he's like, oh, warriors, come in, come in.
Hi, Nareem.
Hello, hello. Have you met Amora? She is to be my consort. And she just kind of looks at him and looks at you.
She can play an instrument?
I'm just gonna
And a
give
lot
a
of
thumbs up.
Cassie's gonna say, no, that's a concert, bonk. And Amora's gonna say, yes, I'm to be his consort. Apparently there's to be a ceremony. And she looks at Nareem and he's like, yes, yes, my father's advisor is going to find her the soul of a demon to consume. So she has same strength as me. And he looks at her
That's
and
pretty rad.
it's like, I'm very excited
And
for
that
it.
sounds kind of dangerous,
Does
buddy.
she look excited for it?
She always has like a predator's fucking gaze. Like she's always tuned in. She always looks angry. You've never seen this woman like outside of like kill mode in your entire life.
So she has resting bitch face is what I'm hearing.
No, does she look excited?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably excitement. You're not sure. She's like,
There is a emotion
sure.
right to
Sure.
it.
See, this
it looks kind
hard
of.
to read.
She looks kind of excited. It's not that hard of a check.
Well, that's exciting.
Of course.
Nareem, I have a favor to ask.
Yes, yes. What is going on?
Well, first of all, as I promised, and we pull up more chocolate chip ice cream.
We went and sprung for the giant
Beautiful.
like actual
Right.
tub.
They bring the chip of mint chocolate. Yes. Throw it to me.
Alright.
Schmeb's got his own little like fucking cup of it.
And he's gonna turn into a dragon. Yeah.
Alright.
And he catches it. He's got a big mouth. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Starts eating it. And he's like,
We need you to read something because none of us know how dragons speak.
reading. I am the best reader.
I believe it.
Alright.
What am I
He puts
looking
on
at?
comically tiny glasses.
Yeah. And he's gonna turn back into his humanoid form, and he's gonna say, "What am I looking at?" Keep in mind, if I touch it, it will burn. And Cassie's gonna say, "Oh, right. Yes,
Schmeb pulls out his magic binder where he wrote it all in. He can't burn what's my magic binder.
he's got it figured out." And he hands him the binder, and he looks at it. You want me to read this to you?
That would be helpful.
Yes, please.
Okay, it says, hold on. Fuck Buddy Golden Fur.
What
Wait,
does that
no, wait,
mean,
no.
Cælia?
Smev's gonna turn to the right page.
No, yeah, that was... Because he was like, that was the right page. It's like,
Fuck.
fuck Buddy Golden Fur. Who is Buddy Golden Fur, and why must we fuck him?
What does that mean?
You guys
Is that the password?
You guys can roll. You guys can roll intelligence with advantage because you play
alright,
football.
Alright, I will
Big
be
bet.
rolling this.
Bob. God,
Um,
I'm so smart.
So you're able to remember Bonk. So is Reese. Buddy Goldenfur was the golden retriever president of the school that has the hammerheads. President Buttons hates. That's Buddy Goldenfur.
Okay, it
The
was
password is fuck Buddy
Golden-
Goldenfur. Yeah.
No, that's the password. Alright. Cool. Thank you, Nareem.
Great.
Would you be interested in robbing a bank?
Absolutely.
Alright, we got it, boys.
Where are we going? What bank? Who are we
Smev's gonna be
robbing?
like,
They are all beneath me. I don't care. Let's go.
we can't get a mask big enough for him.
Sorry. I just
Kalmamora,
pictured
we are
Nareem,
robbing
like,
a bank. Let me get my business pants. And he's gonna walk into another room, and Mora's like, he's excited.
just turns off
He
of
wears
it.
his business pants when he's excited.
Does he come out just wearing
And
like
he's
shorts?
gonna come back. He's got like, he's got like these pants that are burning. He's like, they are magical. I stole them from a merchant before I burned his stagecoach.
I do mean this in the nicest way, Nareem. They look a little small on you.
Are you
I
saying his
think you
ass
look
is
great.
fat?
You
No,
are
I'm just saying-
calling me big. That is a compliment, yes?
That is a compliment, but I'm just saying maybe we gotta look into getting you more business pants.
But I like these. I
Maybe.
claimed these from a victim of my great strength.
Alright, so we just gotta put in pants bigger than you would, and then you claim those from a different guy.
I would do this if it did not seem too
Okay.
set up.
If it seems too set up. I don't want them if it seems like a freebie.
Yeah, it cannot be a freebie. I need to conquer whoever owns the
Okay,
pants.
well we'll figure that out.
Beautiful.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Probably get him a full nice like suit. Probably look good on him.
Yeah. You could probably wear a magical suit.
So where,
The
so where's this
swordfish
place
mart
at?
might have one.
Yeah,
I'm
but he would
saying.
have to conquer it.
Or it's like, there's some service tunnels down in Break. No, that's not Amora. Cassia says there's some service tunnels down in Breakerville, and we'll be able to find a door down there. I kind of scoped it out a few weeks ago.
Alright, so I guess we're going underground.
Okay. Yeah, and all of you head off underground to Breakerville. You'll kind of
Snakes rule.
head through the portal port probably, and just start walking down the highways beside it until it gets to the point where you reach the tunnel, and then you have to kind of awkwardly walk beside traffic. But eventually you'll get to like this service tunnel that Cassie will lead you into. And I'm gonna be right back really quick.
Break.
We can do a break if you guys want.
Sounds like a good guy.
Yeah, I mean, Nareem is. He'll eventually be a bad guy. But
No,
I think he's like.
we can change him before.
I can fix him.
He just has an indomitable need to conquer. It's kind of sus.
I mean, we did get his backstory of his dad being a dragon and getting slain by adventurers like us. And he's just
But
like,
kinda
hey.
but he liked it. You know.
Wait, what do you mean? He liked what? Who liked what?
He liked the idea that his dad died. That's what he wants to do. He wants to fight adventurers. That's kind of what he wants to do.
Yes, yes.
We just simply need to get to level 20 and then we can kill him.
Three years down the line.
Yeah, we should
That's
become
our senior
seniors.
design project. Killing Nareem.
We're in our 30s still playing this game. Killing Nareem.
I mean, that's only 3 years for me.
Yeah.
That's only 2 years for me.
Oh, he's an old boy.
I'm almost unk status.
I think you're unk as long as you're like older than the person who's calling you unk, no?
I thought unk status was achieved by hitting 30.
Well, I mean,
no idea.
I technically am an uncle, age or not. I think as long as you're one of the youngest and drunkest ones at the family gathering, when you have niece and nephews, you are unk status.
As long as you're the one causing a scene being obligatorily racist at the family gathering.
Duh. You gotta be talking about stonks.
That's true. You gotta be extra boomer with it. Like to the point where like you're not cool because you're not that young, but you still use all the slang that the young kids do.
Hello?
And they're like you're kind of
Hello?
cringe, but we like you because you're relatable and funny.
Yeah,
What's
I
up?
remember when Fortnite came out.
Everyone's here, I think. Okay,
Already
we
actually
continue.
do.
Me too.
Back in my day, Fortnite only had one map.
Like 2016,
Back
I
in-
was working at a movie theater, and my coworkers
Back
were
in my
talking
day,
about it.
Fortnite only had a PvE mode.
Fortnite,
So-
was all, Fortnite was all about killing zombies.
So
what I bought it for.
we cut back to the
Yeah,
game.
this idiot bought Fortnite like an idiot.
You guys are in Breakerville and in the service tunnel, and you head down it, and eventually kind of reach a cutoff where you'll see just kind of two nondescript double doors. And Cassie's gonna say, "Okay, this is it. 1 second. Doesn't look like this is it, but this is it." And she's going to start casting magic. And it will kind of reveal some glyphs in the wall, and she'll say, "This is the inputs. You, Nareem, I've never met you before. Hello." And he's like, "Hello, I saw you, well, beat Bonk in the battle, using cowardly tactics." And she's like, "Yes, could you..."
He's a friend now, Nareem.
"I will believe it when I see it. She might be a friend, but she's not a warrior." And he's gonna
tried.
look down. She shrugs. She's like, "I just need this figured out. That's all."
I'm not the warrior either.
Could you plug in?
Stetson, why would you say something like that?
Yes, Stetson. Why
Well,
would you say
because
something
I
like
am
that?
just a lasso guy. That's why.
Stetson, do not undermine yourself. You are powerful.
I appreciate it.
I have seen you
Nareem.
battle numerous times.
You should have seen when he fought in Pandemonium. He was just, Miguel died and he was just crying.
That doesn't sound like... what?
Shut up,
It's
Mark.
true. I cried. I cried so hard.
I feel like someone's lying here.
Could you put the code you read in the door, fuck buddy golden fur and draconic? And he's like, "Could I? I could do it easily." He's gonna walk up and gonna look down.
I believe in you, Nareem.
He's gonna start twisting these dials, and it takes a while. And he slams the button to make it work, and he's like, so it's
Easy.
like, it says incorrect, and he's like, "What? I got it correct." And he looks down, and he's like, Cassie is like trying to correct him, just kind of cross-referencing, and he's like, "What is wrong with this?" And she's like, "You got the third letter wrong." And he's like, "I got nothing wrong." Fuck,
Nareem, put
buddy.
it in again.
Put it in again?
Yeah, put it in again.
What's the worst that could happen?
I hate magic. And he's gonna start doing it again. And this time it works, and you're like,
See,
"Stupid
it
broken
just-
device."
Exactly. It's one of those locks you have to turn the key in twice to unlock. It's dumb. Technology's stupid, I agree, nerd.
"Come. There is a bank beyond these doors, yes?" Cassie will say,
I
something like that. Yes, yes, come on. And she's gonna kind of lead the way, and you guys will see what kind of looks like the entrance to the subway. At first, you kind of head in, and it's not like obviously not made for public.
Fresh?
It's just
there's
not
all
like
over
the
the
Subway
place.
restaurant, not the Subway restaurant. Subway in the city. It's
Chips they got.
it's not made for commerce. You don't see benches anywhere. It's just kind of a long hallway with like stairs to the end to go down the
Or buy a
stairs.
cookie.
And you'll be in like this train station. And there's this magical console at the end that has
want the
three
bread with the
destinations written on it. And Cassie will walk up, say, "Okay, Nareem, there are 3 things here. What do they say?" And she's like, "First one says, menagerie." And
Menagerie.
Menagerie?
I was correct.
Here.
Yes, sir.
and he's like,
Yeah, I called Nareem out on his bullshit.
"You do?"
Yeah.
He's gonna
Do it,
punch
yeah.
you.
I do it for respect. I try to dodge.
Well, it's determined by your armor class. 11.
Oh.
Oh, he
He
dodged it, I
misses.
think.
He misses.
He has 3 attacks.
Damn.
No, he missed the first one, so he's gonna punch you the second time to make sure he hits you.
It's like, oh, slippery, Snabulaka. Good job, but not good enough. And he's gonna fucking uppercut you, and he takes 14 damage.
Ow!
Sorry, Smeb saw the first one coming like, oh, you've trained, and then he uppercuts.
And he's gonna look down at you, and he's gonna say, "I was correct." And he's gonna look back at the console.
That does seem to be how it's determined, by brute strength.
That is how everything in life is determined.
You're absolutely correct. I cannot agree any more than I am.
And I guess he's gonna say the second one, and
That's
he's like,
such a suck up.
the second one says a library. The third says horde. Well, we're going to horde, yes. And Cassie,
Yeah, I think horde's-
Cassie was like, "We've got kind of here for a book." And he's like,
But maybe it's in the horde.
"I don't think it's in the horde." And
Nareem, before we go to the horde, we should go to the library in case there's the book on how to get to the horde.
I
I know there's an arrow, it's pointing there, but it might need another one of them passwords.
rolled persuasion.
Persuasions. 20.
Damn.
Pretty good.
He's
There's
gonna
a
look
lot
at
of
you.
magic in
He's
here,
gonna look at
remember?
you. He's gonna say, "Bog, this is your
Magic.
expedition. You are one of the strongest ones here. That means you are one of the smartest. I will follow your lead for now, but I will not enter a library."
Is it because of the paper? And the whole...
No, I do not
Fire.
care about burning it down. It is just
Oh,
a monument to humans being able to do stuff with their minds, and I don't like that.
fair enough.
I
gonna look
understand,
side-
Nareem.
Smeb's gonna look side to side. Like shifty eye,
I
shifty
too
eye.
do not like learning in books.
Alright, to the library.
Appreciate
You
that,
really are
Stetson.
sounding a little weird.
That is a good take, Stetson. he's gonna press the library button. You press the library button, and you see this tram.
Stetson gets a +2 and he's not even here.
Yeah, the rails kind of light up with like electric energy, and you'll see it takes a minute. Nareem's like, "Is this thing going to work?" And
It always takes a second.
Maybe
Yes.
you can hit it.
he punches it and nothing happens. He's like, "What is this made out of?" Cassie is
Yeah,
like,
see
"It's
what's in
a lightning rail. It was probably
It must be pretty intelligent if it can withstand your attacks.
it's
After all, strength does indicate that it is smart.
roll persuasion."
I like how we told Reese not to talk, and he just
Yeah, he
keeps
won't shut the
talking.
fuck up.
Nareem does not seem to be catching on. He's like, So this podium is a great warrior.
Seems
Indeed.
so. Don't.
Kind of bows his head in respect and looks away.
Oh, okay. I thought he was gonna rip it off.
Katsuya is gonna say, it's probably at the other station. It'll be here soon. And eventually, after like, yeah, go on. You guys are awkwardly talking at the
waiting. Yeah,
the train
so I'm
station.
like a demon soul, huh?
Or it's like,
It's just like a common thing that you guys do.
yes. Do you want to explain it, Nareem? And he's like, no, you do it. I want to see how much you've been listening. And she's going to say, right, well,
Nareem, are you saying that because you don't know?
I know.
Then he punches Bonk.
Are you challenging the intelligence
not-
of the great Nareem?
I'm not.
Oh, come on.
I'm
I
just-
get punched. He doesn't get punched for that.
Nareem respects me. There's a difference.
I dodged his first punch. You haven't dodged shit.
I take the punch. I don't need to dodge it.
I mean, I don't know. Smeb told him he was wrong blatantly. Bonk just said, are you sure?
I said, are you
That's
sure?
basically the equivalent.
No, I just wanted to make sure Nareem. Does it look like he's lying and he's trying to hide
Is
it?
Nareem smart enough to know that
Roll.
it's the equivalent?
roll insight.
Yeah,
he looks extremely confident. Yeah.
As soon as he said that, I go, shit, Nareem, you're right. You do know a lot about this kind of stuff.
Amora's gonna say, right, so Nareem's father died, great dragon killed by heroes. His father's
May his soul
advisor.
rest in peace.
Yeah, may his soul rest in peace. His father's advisors. His father's advisor. The Oracle is his name, and she's like, correct. He's an Oracle. The Oracle. Fed Nareem a demon soul to hopefully, get him up to the strength his father was at. And Nareem is slowly growing in capacity, gaining strength.
Nareem, you're taking performance-enhancing drugs.
No.
That's not the way of the warrior.
I ate a demon. I claimed its strength. It is different.
Alright.
Bonk, if you disagree, you can always challenge him.
If I
to a
could
duel
eat
to
you and
settle
become
who is
stronger,
right.
I would.
That would be... that would be convenient. There are no side effects to the demon stuff, right?
No, I have had no side effects. And Amora's gonna say,
And he touches something and it burns into flames. No side effects whatsoever.
yeah. This fire was not always coursing through my blood, but now it does, just like my father.
And I
Good
can
for
control
you.
it at my will.
Yes, this is.
I
I'm
just
completely
choose to
in
burn it.
control. Yes. And Amora's like, it will be fine. I will gain the power, and I'll be in control as well. And he's gonna say, yes, and we will be the most powerful couple in the world. We will have the most powerful children in the world.
Nareem, what happens if she becomes stronger than you and is able to beat you in a fight?
Well, that is a perfect wife.
Oh, I see. Okay.
True.
And Amora's gonna say, we're going to test that once everything's said and done. And the train's gonna kind of pull into station. You see this like little tram car. It's got enough seats for like maybe 20 people. Pulls up to the station. And kind of hums to a stop as the electric energy kind of dies out.
Well, shall we get underway?
Let's go.
Okay, yeah, you guys all pile in, and there's this console inside that has a big button. Writing interconic, and Nareem's gonna walk up and just press it, and the tram car's gonna shoot off after the doors close. Politely, it's like President Button's voice. It's like, make sure you are inside of the vehicle before it leaves, or you will die. And
Quite a friendly reminder.
yeah, and you guys take off and just kind of jut through this tunnel. And as you're going through, it eventually turns into glass, kind of like the stupid tram in World of Warcraft. And you'll see.
It's not stupid.
You'll see.
I'll fucking kill you.
You'll see outside to your left what you can assume to be the menagerie, since that was option 1. And you'll see this big bird, a rock. Some people know what a rock is here, probably Tyler.
Big rock.
And Reese, yeah, big rock. No,
bird!
It's a giant bird. It's flying and it picks up like a small fucking animal roaming around, and you'll see like a hydra out there fucking whipping its head around.
Whoa! It's listening to a fucking kick-ass song.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you don't know. It's soundproof.
He's headbanging out there with all his heads.
Yeah, and you'll kind of go by all these fucking just mythical creatures that might work at the school, they might not. Maybe this is just a zoo. And Raheem's just standing there. He's like, I could kill that. I could kill that. I could kill that easily.
What about the Hydra? Is that under your control as well?
Weak to fire.
Only one way to find out, but I believe so.
I'd pay money to see that battle.
Maybe it will happen. The next time there is a wheel of
believe
random monsters, I will tell the president. I will tell the teacher to spin it to Hydra. But you guys kind of shoot the train, right? It goes really fast. It's a fast train. This is the fucking so like the Asian trains.
Polar Express.
Yeah, the fucking mega rails or
They're
whatever
like
they're called.
Asian trains.
Yeah, you know, the people that actually put money in infrastructure and have good trains. Whatever the fuck those are called, I can't think about it right now. Lightning rail? I don't know.
Bullet train.
Bullet trains, yeah. Yeah, it just zooms and goes to a stop, and you guys feel basically no effects of gravity inside of it at all. And eventually you're at a station that's basically identical. It has platforms that lead to the menagerie, the library, and the horde. But there's kind of a grand staircase at the end that leads off to what you assume to be the library. And everything here's opulent. It's like green and gold, and it looks beautiful. But there's nobody here.
Well, Nareem, I won't bother you with coming into the library, but we do need to check there.
I will stay outside.
Shall we be off?
He kind of crosses his arms and stands by the stairs, and Amora is like, I'm just gonna have her roll a d20 to see if she wants to come. Yeah, she's gonna kind of perk up. She'll say,
This is like the president's library, correct?
I believe so, yes.
That
I'm coming with.
Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, and you guys start heading in. I'll get rid of Stetson's token, because he's not here.
Or is he?
Oh, yeah, I guess you are Stetson. I could give
Now
you
the way
a,
you're talking.
I could give you a token. Is that a concentration spell you have, or is it just a spell?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a token you can control with Stetson's face.
Okay.
And it's gonna be exactly like yours. What's your armor class? 13?
13.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a little baby.
Hey, he's a little baby.
Man, I'm a little baby.
He still has more than me.
All the way up here at 17.
I have 12.
Damn.
Okay, you're gonna
I'm
have
17 if I
to.
cast shield though.
You're gonna have to edit the health on this one independent of your character sheet, but you got it.
Okay.
And I'll get rid of. And hey, you guys, the long rest if you haven't, because Shrimp's token has 2 health for me.
I removed the HP for Nuri punching me.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I guess your token's just not updating. I don't know.
It's not 2 HP though, I can tell you that.
I'll pull out a new token for you and maybe it'll work. Yeah, you're at 17. Okay.
Hassle fucking punched you that hard.
Yeah, you guys walk into this library. Oh, hold on. I gotta put you on a map. big grand library that kind of arcs off into different directions. You guys are kind of in the central entrance chamber right now. Yeah, it's just a big, tall library. There seems to be towards the center, like bookshelves and an area that's kind of doored off. I'll change to tension music now because you guys are kind of in the thick of it. Okay, and Cassie's gonna say,
Think of it.
where do you imagine the book is? We could just start going shelf by shelf. I guess we could try to go in there first. President Buttons has a lot of books, clearly. I don't know how powerful any of them are.
Why they're powerful?
Could I try to decipher the ordering system that is being used?
Yeah, do you know the Dewey Decimal System?
Roll intelligence.
Yeah, roll Dewey Decimal System, Jack.
Okay, library.
Nice.
You know that libraries have like these little sorting boxes. It's been a long time since I've been in a college library, but you can like go over there and there's a Dewey Decimal System. Okay.
Yes. That's the only thing I know about libraries, are they use the Dewey Decimal System.
Okay, there you go. You're heading there. You look inside of it, and you'll see that usually these things are kept by hand. And you see at one point this was kept by hand, but these seem like very dusty manuscripts, maybe. President Buttons is like 1,000 years old, so these are getting to the point that if you like touch them, you're afraid they're going to disintegrate. But if you look inside and touch it, or look at the first page, it's going to just have a bunch of shit scratched out, and it's going to say, "See the curator."
You gave up on the Dewey
Seems
Decimal
like we need to find who this curator is.
Alright.
Okay.
What's up here?
Yeah, you just see
Hard books?
books lining every channel. Can you move the Stetson token? You can. Cool.
Nah, well there's a door here.
Once you guys are inside, Amora's just going to wander off and start looking at stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm
More, don't
doing.
get too far. I don't know. how
Schmidt
big
kind of
this
wants to
place
look
is.
around too, because Schmidt wants
Can
to look
I,
for Arcana scrolls.
I know how to leave.
Can I try to keep an eye on Amora, kind of
Yeah, she's just penning over books.
You know, I'm like looking at these books and she's looking at those books, but I glance over to see what she's looking at.
Do you want to roll like stealth or something?
Yeah, I'll roll stealth.
See if Stetson comes off as a creep.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna roll. I guess I gotta roll for her. This is gonna be perception. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
So you're just standing there, and eventually it gets to the point where it's an awkward amount of time, and she'll look over at you and say, "What do you want?"
Nothing. Just checking out these books.
What's the book you're holding in your hand right now? Don't look at it.
The basics on necronomology and also alteration of the flesh.
Is that the correct name of the book?
I probably rolled deception or luck.
roll a
Yeah.
d20.
Make me roll something.
Or perform. I don't know.
Perception.
I was gonna say
you can roll
performance.
perception.
Just to
Sure.
quickly lie like that.
Yeah, we'll say, okay. Yeah, that's the
Hey,
correct
there we
name of the
go.
book. It's like, oh, okay. Well, I'm
My
gonna be
apologies, I'll,
over here, and she's gonna kind of walk down this
Oh.
way. Walk to the north a bit. Yeah. You guys are looking about. What are you doing, Bach?
Locked.
It's locked, so we have a way to get it open.
I knocked on the door. Hello.
Knock, knock, knock. Just roll a strength check. Was it a polite knock or?
The athletics.
You'll hear something inside begin to lumber. There's this loud.
Oh.
It sounds like a machine, just like moving this giant object.
I think someone's coming to the door.
Real quick before we get to the reveal of the door, I'm gonna run over here and try to forge a like, I guess, writ of passage
Library card?
from the president. Yeah, like library
Library
card, basically, saying that we have permission to be in here.
Sure.
Sure.
I don't. We'll see how much value that has once it's made. But this is off limits to everyone. We'll see. Go ahead and roll. What would you even use for foraging tools?
Sleight of
Sleight
hand.
I don't know.
Forger's tools. Forgery kit. That's it.
Does he have a forgery kit?
Yeah, roll
No, I
sleight
have
of
a
hands.
pen and paper.
Okay, so he.
You're kind of
plus-
cross-referencing the writing.
He's just writing on a piece of paper, library card. President Button said, "We stay."
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say. You think it looks good, but honestly, roll insight really quick.
Okay.
You choose to fail it. It could be better.
I mean, you think it looks good within a certain time frame. A lot of these books are magically preserved, and a lot of them have buttons writing. But she's been alive for a very long time, and you can see that her handwriting has changed a lot over those years. It has evolved. You don't know what time frame of Button's handwriting you caught, but maybe.
Tell me about it. This one looks like cat scratch.
Yeah. We got paw print. She marks every page with a paw print. No.
Sorry, I just pictured she signed it like really fancy before, and then she just moved to a paw print. She's like, they fucking get it.
Who fucking
Yeah,
cares?
I wrote the book.
This is my fucking book.
I would like to think that she's probably like, who the fuck am I running fancy for? I'm the only one who's gonna read it.
Yeah. She has a lot of time.
Why the fuck am I writing this?
See, this door will
Someone's a
open.
clone.
This door
Here,
will-
I'm searching through these shells, by the way, and I find
Yeah.
fireballs for dummies.
You can roll investigation if you want to find fireballs or dummies.
I just want to find
Or
any, like,
anything magic
invocation
related.
books.
Yeah, you're looking for an invocation book. Roll insight.
I use
Investigation, I mean.
detect magic, my
Yeah.
headache's-
Okay, well, you
It's
are
so
in the
bad.
process of a search right now. You're looking at all these books. A lot of them are just in languages you don't fucking understand. And you're trying to pin down something that's magical. Maybe you cast detect magic or something else.
I would if I
Yes,
had that
detect
spell.
No.
Actually, no, I do have that spell. Never mind.
Is it a ritual or no?
10 minutes.
It is a ritual cast.
Okay,
Yes.
so I guess you're. in
Wait,
the
no,
process.
I can ritual cast it to not for to not use the spell slot, I believe.
Yeah, that's what rituals are.
It only takes 10 minutes to do it.
Do we have 10 minutes?
It's 10 minutes
I don't
plus the casting time of the spell.
Oh, my bad, 11.
Yeah, I don't know what the casting time of the spell is. I think it's just an action. So it's 10 minutes and
I feel like
6 seconds.
I feel like if I cast detect magic, I'm gonna throw up from all the magical books.
Yeah, maybe.
I was gonna say the entire room
Probably.
lights up.
Yeah, there's probably magic all over the fucking place. It is just
Your
not
head
helpful. It is
explodes.
not helpful in here. The door will open. You see this giant skeleton that looks like the mix of like a devil and an angel. It's just like this giant statue, like made of marble.
Oh.
And he's gonna kind of lean down and look at you guys and say, "President Buttons, is that you?"
No.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I'm going to alter self again and assume the form of President Buttons.
Okay.
I still told it no, so.
Yeah, you did, but maybe President Buttons appears behind him. I don't know. So you open the door, you look dumbstruck, you say no, and I've got to find a token for Josh now.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pee.
And I also copy his voice or her voice.
Okay.
And
Are you able to do that with the spell?
you decide what you look like, including your height, weight, facial features, sound of your voice,
Okay.
hair length, coloration, and distinguishing characteristics.
Oh, so you were purposely just sounding bad earlier.
Yeah.
I have to nerf this token so fucking much. We're just,
No, it seems pretty good.
okay, that's the correct name, so we'll do that. This can be controlled by Reese. We'll go to the second page and give it night vision 60 feet. Okay, can you move that one?
Yep.
There you go. So you say no, and it tilts its head curiously, and then what do you say, Reese?
Yes, actually, I thought it prudent to escort these students down here as they are new to the library and under my direction are searching for something for a project of theirs.
Okay, you can roll deception with advantage.
Sick.
Nice one,
This
Reese.
is why I took this.
Says that. No.
Deception. Set that there.
Damn, alright.
As you say, President Buttons.
Right, President. And it will nod its head and say, "What brings you down to the library?"
Why don't we just do this from the beginning?
We're looking for this book, and I show them the slip of paper that the bonk has.
The Zombienomicon.
Zombienomicon.
Oh, the Zombienomicon. Follow me. And I'm just gonna start walking off. Cassie was
I
like,
really hope it's in like 8 different languages and we haven't
Yeah.
picked the right one.
"This is the Spanish version." It has the Mexican flag on it.
Anyone know Spanish? Be gracious to ask Miguel if he knew Spanish.
Follow me, students.
Ba, 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 ba.
Okay, President. I think I show up in the corridor, kind of. It's just like this giant, like 15-foot tall statue. It's just gonna stand up and reach to the very top shelf and pick up between like two tiny fingers. I mean, two giant fingers.
We are so lucky we have you around.
Kind of looks at you. "Interesting. The president never compliments me." And it'll turn around and look at you.
I've
I just
changed
thought
my
that
ways.
Looks down at you, says, "As per
What
my
is-
reprogramming, you are to answer 3 security questions to prove that you are the president."
Oh no! What is her mother's maiden name? We didn't get this information.
"You need to answer 2 out of 3 correct, or I will kill you."
This is bad program.
sounds
It
good.
should be all 3 out of 3.
Shoot.
Question 1. Who do you hate the most?
Oh, that's gold. That's
That
gold
would be
dog,
fuck
whatever.
Buddy Golden Fur.
It's just the golden fur.
Correct. Question 2. What are you the most afraid of?
Compliments.
Is that your final
Oh,
answer?
it's a cat. It's a cat.
No.
Water. Lock in water.
Water.
Correct.
Nice.
Last question.
This is a freebie. We don't even get this one right, guys.
For what reason do you offer tutelage at Planebreaker Academy?
Tax evasion.
Correct.
Tax.
Welcome,
Mark
President
remembered
Buttons.
all of these things.
And it nods its head and says, "Here is the Zombienomicon."
Thank you, curator.
I look at Cassie and all of them and I go, yeah, I study.
She's completely dumbstruck.
Talk to me about that raise the next time we see each other.
Shut the fuck up!
I'm to be paid, President.
Yes.
Next time.
Next time.
Okay, I will try to read through these books to determine what there is to spend money on.
Hey guys, let's get out of here. Before
Very good. Thank you.
And he's gonna kind of walk back here, which is technically where the statue's supposed to be, and just kind of become inactive. "Speak to me
Oh, it's
again
like one
if
of
you
them-
need more help."
It's like
As
one
you
of
are.
the big dwarven bosses in Scarab.
Yeah,
Like the Centurions or whatever.
yeah.
Alright, everyone get out of the room.
So you guys maybe bullshitted your
Walk
way out
outta
of
here.
a fight. Gets like gets out of the room and closes the door. He's like, "Schmebinuk, I'm over. Come on,
Hold
we're
on,
leaving."
Hold on. And I changed myself back to fucking
You should just stay as President Buns. We have to go to we gotta go to the Horde still.
Oh, fuck. You're right.
Okay, what are you saying?
No, I don't want to explain it to Noreen.
Okay, I've got to make you a new token. Because for some reason I deleted the other one.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
While the spell lasts, you can end one option as an action and gain the benefits of a different one. So I could just change again.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Don't have to use 20 spell
Sick.
slots. So we got Priest. I accidentally updated Stetson's default token, so I'm gonna have to figure that out later.
Hey,
Sorry.
I'm gonna be like a real big dick here because we might have to fight this thing here. Did it change his clothes? Because we made a deal out of him looking like Reese earlier. Did President Button just look like?
He walked with a couple, yeah.
I
She
stepped
could
out
have.
of Stetson's clothes.
She could have. Can you move the Stetson around?
The president is always like a naked cat, right?
Not naked. She's usually wearing like wizard robes, but it didn't seem disturbed that she was wearing a cowboy outfit.
Okay.
The cowboy phase again. I see.
You haven't had a cowboy
I
phase
did
in
get a
800
cowboy
years.
outfit.
She's worn a lot.
Coming back from the Great Frontier. I see.
Schmed's still looking for a book.
Yeah, you
Still
can
searching.
roll one more investigation check.
Come on, baby, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Or
no
you can
whammy.
choose to roll perception. Oh, you got investigation. Okay, you,
I'm better at or investigation.
yeah, the perception was for something else. So you roll investigation.
Ask for Schmep. Ask for bridge fix. We can do a lot more with it.
And you said you're looking for an evocation book?
Yeah, book on evocation spells.
Okay, you are able to identify something with detect magic once it finally goes off. It looks like a spell book, of some sort. You know the sword is evocation. It's clearly labeled evocation. It is padlocked, and you're gonna have to figure that out later. But you do have a padlocked evocation book.
Alright, Shmebulok is going to grab that and get the fuck out of here.
And Amora
I'm pretty sure
follows.
Shmeb can pay Michael Knife to pick the lock for me.
Yeah, good.
Oh, you could just ask. I could just ask.
Schmed completely unaware to the danger that awaits in the other room.
Yeah,
Yeah, out of sight, out of mind.
yeah. Amora's gonna walk
Find
out and
anything
say,
you like tomorrow?
yes.
All right.
She kind of,
Tell us what you.
not particularly.
Okay. Each to their own. Let's just get back.
I gotta change back to tension because my playlist went off the rails.
Let's go check out that horde room, huh, guys?
Mabulok, what's behind your back?
Reading material.
Like to think it's fucking chained up like one of the fucking goddamn
Yeah, it's trying to
like,
bite you.
I'm just picturing one of the fucking Warhammer fucking priest books that they carry that's just
You're damn
covered in
right.
chains.
I'm an inquisitor, baby.
So you guys begin to walk out back to the train station.
Alarms start going off because we have unchecked
Yeah.
library books.
Well, as you do, you'll kind of see patiently waiting with like a smile. Beneath the stairs is this water elemental that looks like basically an exact copy of President Buttons. Is standing at the bottom of the stairs, and behind it is this kind of giant egg-shaped robot, just kind of thundering with, magical energy. And it will say,
Just ignore it.
Hello, intruders, intruders.
If you don't acknowledge it, it doesn't know we're here.
I know
walk
you are
past.
there.
It can't hear.
I can hear.
This is all a program.
You can't see me.
Program.
Hello.
Just keep walking.
Hello.
Shmeb's gonna wave his hand in front of his face and he's like, you can't see me, you can't see me.
see me.
Stop walking.
Skip. She didn't say anything about skipping. Skip, guys.
You cannot skip me. I am the Water Tabaxi, testament that any mage can conquer their fears and control them. And you,
Hey, can I just start drinking this thing?
Oh my god,
So
Water
drinking
Boyz,
it.
assemble!
Yeah, I just start drinking.
This
it.
is you walk
Oh,
up, you
yeah, we
pull
are.
out a
He's
straw.
talking. I'm
Fuck this.
casting arcane weapon.
I walk up to it, I stab a metal straw into its head, and I start drinking it.
Nareem's not even down here anymore. You don't even know where Nareem went. He's fucking gone. And you see this
Yeah,
giant
this is-
robot behind it starts walking up.
I can't drink that, guys. The water elemental's dead, though.
Yeah. And it's
I
like
shake and bake the water elemental.
it'll say,
Bugs.
I heard about this. I heard about this. Contain them. Contain them. We are bringing them back to the school. Contain them.
and we're going to have to roll initiative.
Sick.
Whatever, I killed the water elemental. Derek said so.
Oh, I was I gotta wait.
Is that a surprise attack for us?
Oh yeah, you gotta wait. Give me like a second.
Fuck.
I
No, you guys
We
don't get a
just
surprise attack.
I got the water elemental already. I win.
You all gotta stay hydrated.
Fuck this shit. I'm not letting the enemies monologue anymore. they monologue and then I go last in combat and get hurt. I'm not doing this shit.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna put you guys on a map. Who do you think's standing in front? Bonk?
Not me.
Probably the two tank boys.
Yeah, probably Bonk and I.
Bonk and
I'm
Maxis.
ahead drinking the water elemental, so
Cælia behind. I'll put more on the stairs. Where's Stetson car at?
it tastes like dust.
Stetson is at the rear as well.
Okay, I'll put you between them.
I think all pretense is about to be lost.
You
Why
get
do I feel like
to you get
Nareem's
to
in the
choose
big
who you're
egg?
next to. Are you next to Cassie or are you next to Schmebulok?
Cælia.
There you go.
Smart move. Schmebiok usually gets hit by big AoEs.
Okay, now we can roll initiative. Yeah, and you'll see the water tabaxi and container, the noni student container.
God
Is the water
damn.
tabaxi dead because I drank it?
No. You didn't get to drink it yet, that prompted initiative.
I stabbed it in the head and I'm just sucking it. See what I mean? I always go.
We got to the curator, so Derek had to throw something else at us.
So I already had 2 fights planned, you guys just skipped one.
Do I use my... whatever, I'll use it. Why not? I'll use my... whatchamacallit. There we go, 9's better. I didn't give my...
Oh,
Nine,
yeah, I didn't have it. Is this correct?
Okay.
Shit, I don't know which one's right. Which one is Maxis?
That's
Is
good.
4?
This is the right one.
Yeah, the 4. I re-rolled because I went early.
Oh, if you went
Not
early, that's the
advantage,
correct
what
one.
is Inspiration.
Okay, I'll go 11, 4.
Which one do you see? Yeah, just change the way you see, because I see 2 of them.
There we go.
Okay, I'll delete this one.
Yeah, that was the first one I rolled.
Okay, Bonk rolled 9.
Yeah, I use my whatchamacallit.
Inspiration.
That's it. I use my free advantage. I'll waste it now.
Is Amora not here either?
Oh, she's there.
He's on the
okay.
stairs. Dude, sorry. The idea that Max and me run up on this water tabaxi and say, you know how we got her
Just
name?
start chugging.
Yeah, it seemed to recognize that and was running away scared when the initiative started. There's some more. She's gonna roll.
Sorry, it's just President Buttons fucking trying to claw its way away as we're drinking it up from the legs up.
Yeah. Yeah, see,
Containo! Containo, get him!
As it's just repeatedly getting stabbed with straws.
okay, now I gotta get Containo and Water Tabaxi on the board.
Wrestle the fucking big robot to the ground so we can drink the water tabaxi. I want to start carrying fucking tubs of croc doc on me. Just the powder. It seems that we keep fighting a whole bunch of water guys.
Just throw your protein powder out so it solidifies it harder.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
We just solidify it. We can hit it harder.
first turn goes
Wait, we should get some
to-
Jello mix.
First turn goes to Stetson.
But you have to wait.
Stetson
wait for Joe to,
becomes Reese
start
as I
moving.
drop concentration on alter self and
You're
enlarge reduce.
Bro, why would you do that?
gonna have to put your initiative on your new token.
That's fine.
Are you making big or small?
I make the guy small.
You're making him small?
You make him one. You're making the
Yeah.
container slightly smaller. Is it a creature?
I gotta read it. Choose a creature or an object you can see within range to grow larger or smaller.
Is it our object?
It's a construct. If it has any construct-specific stuff in there, I don't think it does. Larger or smaller for the duration. It's target.
Wait, make him bigger.
You could.
No,
you could
he's going
contain more
smaller.
people then.
Classically, these things are weak from the inside, not the outside.
Okay, I gotta find reduce. Because the spell's formatted weird. Target size is halved in all dimensions, and its weight is reduced to 1/8 of normal. Okay.
Damn.
Container still weighs like a ton, but
1/8 less of a ton now.
if it's halved, do you think it would be huge or large? Probably. I don't know.
What is it? 4 by.
Well,
What is it,
The
3 by
targets.
4?
I was
It
on.
also has
I was
disadvantage on
on.
strength checks.
I was on Whisper, but I rolled 24.
Oh.
Yep. Container
Okay, next
is
turn.
con man. It's in its name. Well, at least con is.
No. There you go.
Okay, cool. So, cool. It's Cassie's turn, and I've got to move you back up to where you were. Okay. Cassie's going to.
Summoning jutsu on it. It's
And
dead.
Cassie has spells. First one is just gonna do fucking. I don't know. Magic missile, I guess. That's what she does.
That's her signature move.
Magic missile at second level. Is it gonna be on Containo or the Water Tabaxi?
Use grease, make it slip.
She doesn't have grease. She'll do second level magic missile on the Water Tabaxi.
We just gotta knock it into one of these big batteries.
Yeah, true. 10, 15 on Water Tabaxi. It's starting to look pretty weakened by now. And she's gonna step up, go up the stairs a little bit. Amora is gonna run down to Containo. She's going to punch it.
Punch it. Nice.
Punch it.
Hiya!
Actually, she's going to Hunter's Mark it with the bonus action. Then she's gonna punch it. Or is it stupid? No, yeah, she'll. Okay, so this will be Hunter's Mark. But no, it's just the damage. It's not the roll. It doesn't work for some reason. The first one. Why is my page broken? I own this page. If I change it and then do it again. Hey, okay.
There you go.
Oh, okay, so that's the second attack. First one hits. What's this thing's armor class? Okay, both hit.
So we're gonna put on the Metal Gear Rising whole soundtrack for this one.
Yeah, we could do that.
There you go.
Could do that.
Solid track.
This is no, that's it. That's all she's doing for now. Actually, she has one attack I lied, so I'm taking the last damage back. Containo
What?
get damage. Yeah, because she Hunter's Marked. I forgot. Nexus.
What is this battery shit? Can I knock it into it at all, or is there a big wall blocking whatever this battery?
In the middle?
Yeah, under
So
the room numeral 2.
that's a lightning rail. That's what the train goes on.
Oh, easy. You stand over here. And then
Yep.
push attack.
That's what I was thinking.
President Button, you didn't follow OSHA
There
standards.
you go. Over here.
This isn't a workplace. She can do whatever she wants.
I will cast. No, I'll just go for normal attack. No, I'll do Booming Blade. Because if he moves after. Cast Booming Blade. Go for the attack.
15. You just kind of clonk against its armor class, and your attack just has no weight to it. You're not even able to knock this thing off balance. It doesn't seem to do any damage.
Can I do Inspiration to go attack again?
You can.
I think that's my last one. 23?
That's a hit.
There we go.
Now you
All
try to
right.
make a push attack.
Yep, then I'll do the superiority die. I'll go for the push attack.
Make a save. This thing probably has bad
Tree already died. I had the arcane weapon. We'll hit the attack. So minimum, I hit 22.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
And I
Hold on.
push him 15 feet back.
Do I have to roll safe for that? Or does it just happen?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you do. Yeah, strength.
Strength saving throw.
What's
It'd be really
the...
funny if we knock into the battery, it just supercharges it.
That would also be funny.
roll 26. It's on Whisper. I'm gonna turn it off Whisper. I'm going
Yeah,
to...
it
I'm gonna
passed.
send proof.
No, I believe you.
Okay. So, yeah, you do hit it. You do a pretty big chunk of
Ooh,
damage. You kind
dang,
of...
Derek. Oh, you forgot.
What?
Nexus's DC's 30.
What?
Ooh.
Well, when did that happen? Okay, so you kind of plonk into Katano, you leave a giant dent in it, and it looks a bit damaged. Bonk, your turn.
I'll do
yeah,
do
go
a bonus action, and I will drink the potion of the fire giant.
You've done that beforehand.
I really should have done that beforehand. I
You should've-
didn't.
hey,
I totally
hey,
forgot
baby,
you had that.
Maybe just wait till next turn and do it in case you get knocked the fuck out this turn.
No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I trust it.
I just drank the potion, captured him, put him in his belly. Well, all right. I'll drink that potion. I'm gonna.
I'm gonna
I would like to I would like to reckless drink.
change your thing really quickly.
Got it.
What is it?
I would like to recklessly drink.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I'll get there. What's your strength right now? 18, so I've got to add 7
18.
to it. Okay, and I'll change that back later. Yeah, you
Actually-
recklessly drink. Go ahead and roll a Constitution check with no proficiency bonus.
1 second. Let me rage first because I have a feeling this thing punches hard.
Oh no, that's for
17?
Bonk. He's drinking. You just drink the
Oh,
potion.
okay.
you're good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, okay.
34.
Damn.
What does 34 do? I should probably use a
1d1 on.
Eh, 1 second. What is that D4? What is that 34? Let me load up this page for the 97th time. Oh no! While you're raging, you can summon custard pies out of thin air and make ranged weapon attacks. If you hit a creature, it has disadvantage on charisma. The checks for 1d4 minutes.
That's extremely dumb. Yeah. I don't know. What are you doing, Bonk?
So I recklessly drink.
So yeah, you recklessly drink, and a bunch of these pies just land on the ground by you. I guess I don't know. Conjured from fairy magic, unicorn magic. That is, yeah, that's higher than the water tobacco's armor class.
What's
It's a
the
1d10
damage
plus
that we
your
do?
con modifier.
1d10 plus con, okay. 4 plus 4. Do I get to add a rage to it? We added rage before.
Sure, why not? Who cares?
Yeah, 10 drink damage.
Okay, start sucking it up. It's like,
I heard about this.
Do not do that. Do not do that to me. The last guy got PTSD. I do not want that.
There's a pie lands next to me.
yeah, smacks against the ground. She might be like,
So I'm just gonna go look at the pie and be like, I wonder what kind of pie that is. And then Shmebulok is going to cast Shudder. It's gonna be from this point here, or if you can see where my ruler
yeah,
is. So
you're
it's gonna
getting
hit-
Tabaxi and Katano. Okay.
Yeah, I also want to try to make sure that I can like hit it behind the container's foot, so it's easier. It might be able to fall backwards and stumble backwards into the thing.
We'll see. Rolled 15. That's a success.
Good thing we're doing a. Wow, Container almost failed.
Water
What
Tabaxi
about
rolled
Water
18.
Tabaxi,
I was
though?
on Whisper. I will
Fuck,
send
alright.
proof. I'm
They take
gonna
half
turn off
damage, so
Whisper.
They take 6.
There we go. We're done. They both have Whisper now.
Or they take 8 damage.
They will take 8 damage. Yeah.
And Shmeb's gonna pull a Cassia and walk back up the stairs.
Cassia shoves you. Just get the fuck away. You should stand nearly on the
I
Cassia.
should probably stand further away from each other.
Yeah, Shmeb's gonna stand over here on this side, and she can go to the other side. And we're just gonna play fucking. If it comes to the stairs, it has to choose.
You guys will see Containo just kind of, as it's getting hit, is kind of concentrating or not moving. focusing its energy forward, and then you'll notice it kind of the dents that Mexus made are kind of buffing themselves out over time with magic. It seems to be repairing itself in some way. And Katena's gonna look around. It's gonna say,
Contain.
"Contain. I will contain. Scanning for weaklings," and it will look down at Mexus. "You will be contained second to last." Looks at Amora. "You will be contained third to last." Looks at Bonk. "You will be contained last." Looks up at Reese. "I will contain you." And Reese is within 30 feet of Containo, I think. Yeah.
Just 30 feet. So you shoot on a big net.
Containo's gonna use Contain on you. You've got to roll a strength saving throw.
15 strength save.
Oh, I'm really bad at that. Okay.
Come
A lot
on.
of Containos in that,
Come
huh?
on.
Well, you can tell because they're all cap locks with the dash.
Oh!
Reese has been contained. Reese, you take 19 thunder damage. And I'm gonna move you somewhere else. You're now at the bottom of the map with with Nareem, who I've got to reveal now.
Wait, Nareem's been contained?
Reese, what are you doing?
Reese, what are you doing here? I didn't think you were coming, otherwise I wouldn't have.
Well, I got contained by Containo. The reason why I got there doesn't quite matter.
This is so embarrassing for both of us.
Well, more so for you, I think, no?
I
We
fought
all
a
know that I
valiant and
was a
good
weakling.
fight. Yeah, he looks pretty weakened. He got punched up a bit.
I'm surprised you lost, honestly. You are quite a warrior.
I am I not?
I agree with you.
Yeah, you're stuck kind of inside of Container with Nareem. He's kind of pressing against you in this cramped little egg lake container, and you are blinded and restrained.
Hey, do you think that if I make you bigger, then we could bust out of here?
Perhaps we could. That is a good idea.
Okay, well,
Reese to death.
the next time that I am able to cast magic, I will do so.
Great. I will rate it, Reese. Impress me. And we're going to Water Tabaxi. You people are sick. You are nasty. You are drinking me. What is wrong with you? And it's gonna fly on top of you.
What?
Actually, no, it's going to do 2 claw attacks. It's going to take these watery claws and go wow, try to claw you, and it has advantage.
If I can revolver ocelot.
Yeah.
15's the AC now.
You take
You would've hit me before.
You take 2 slashing damage from the water tabaxi. That's it. It's fucking weak. Go to Nareem, who's inside of Containo. Not Mexus. You're just gonna see him inside of there. Reese, he's fucking pummeling into the side with his fists that seem to be bleeding at this point.
Go on, you've got
Nareem
it.
looks
I
like,
believe in you.
I have got it. Yes, Reese, I know. And he's gonna make 1 bite and 2 claw attacks. Oh no, they're all punches I lied. 13 misses, 19 hits, 26 hits.
Oh, he's damaging you from the inside while we're damaging you from the outside.
Yeah.
That's why they're getting redented.
You guys see dents kind of coming out from the outside, and while you're inside of Containo's belly, it just you're kind of like this dark room, and you'll hear like soothing elevator music, and you'll just kind of hear kind of like clockwork, President Vin's voice is coming out like, "You are being contained. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep." And that's basically what's happening.
Can I maybe tell if it's like a live thing or is it a
roll intelligence. Yeah, that's intelligence. But you rolled 21 anyway, so yeah. I mean, it's a recording. Everything here seems super automated.
Good.
You guys have no idea if she knows you're here or not. Yeah, let's end on Nareem's charm. Reese.
Okay, I will let you know, big guy, that if I enlarge you in here and you don't happen to break out, I'll probably die, at which point I'll need to be revived at the
Seems
school.
like a win-win for me.
That is
says
a risk I am
Nareem.
willing to take.
Me too, that's why I'm suggesting it. I just want you to know, please don't forget about my dead body.
I will not. Your friends will
And
not,
then I
I
cast
might.
enlarge on him. And,
Oh god.
He's taking up the entire room and he pressed against the wall. It's cramped, it's fucking terrible. He's in there, this entire dragon. And next turn
Dragon form too.
next turn he might be able to resolve this.
okay, that's my turn.
Cassie is going.
I mean, enlarge is gonna stop.
Shrink it.
Enlarge is gonna stop once he passes out.
Yeah, but if we can shrink it now, the machine will just explode.
Yeah, just gotta find a way to do it from the outside. I don't think Amora has
If
that
only
spell.
we had one more.
Yeah,
If only one more person had reduce.
that would have been the key strategy here. She's gonna magic missile Containo, with the second level spell set. That's 9, 12, 16.
Mora, your class seems very complicated.
I'm not Amora. That's Cassie. I lied. Amora
Okay,
punches her. Amora punches it.
Katano can have a gender.
Yeah, Containo. I don't know. Yeah, Containo's a. Containo. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Containo's gender is. You're gonna have to ask Containo.
Katano, what do you identify as? Containo. Then they punch.
I identify as a container. So,
Now get in me.
it's going to make 3 Hunter's Mark punch attacks. The first one hits. And none of her open hand technique things work because she didn't hit with a bonus action. And of course that doesn't work. Because why would it? Oh. It's because I'm doing it on the other monitor. I have Roll20 open at 2 monitors, and I'm pressing the damage button on the other monitor, and it doesn't work. I figured it out. Okay.
Ah.
That's... That's going a lot faster than I thought it would. Like, you guys didn't fight the character. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, Mora
mean,
does
if
some
we
damage,
didn't-
kind of kicks into it.
I mean, the fact that we didn't fight that boss means that we were willing to immediately fight this one.
Yeah. You get right to the fucking gravy, dude. Maxis.
If we had to fight the other one, we were trying to talk our way out of this one.
Let's see, go for an attack. 15.
15 kind of hits against it uselessly.
Alright, I'll action surge to go try and attack again.
Go for it. Oh, same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you just keep trying to swing,
Same
but
spot
it's
again.
just like so round. Like this is perfect egg shape. That like you're having a hard time hitting into it. It just kind of slides off every time you try to swing into it. And
Yeah, that's it.
this is Buck's turn.
How little is there left of the watch effect?
It's getting pretty small. It's like 1/3 of the size it used to be. I'm gonna make it smaller.
Ah, man. I could keep drinking the water back so you could help them with Containo.
Containo, take care of them. I'm gonna go warn the president.
I don't know what he said, so I'm gonna drink it.
Oh, that's a
Oh, no,
miss.
a 9.
That's a miss. It has an armor class of 13.
It's too small.
Yeah.
Wait, use your inspiration.
I already used it.
Okay, Schweb's turn.
Alright, well, Shmeb's going to, see the, the water elemental trying to flee, and he just said, I'm gonna go warn the president, so I can't have that happen.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Focus
cast
fire on the water tabaxi.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile 3 times.
You know what?
That's a-
You know, worst part about that is your magic missile only did 1 more point of damage
okay.
than my drink did.
It has 12 hit points. You did 11 damage.
You know what? Maybe I'll upcast it at level 2. How about that, huh? Get an extra
You
missile.
decided that after the fact. It was a first level spell slot. But it has one hit point left.
Alright, and then Shmeb, after seeing what just happened to Reese, is going to back the fuck up.
That's a good idea.
I hope Cassia follows your lead and goes to the same.
How high up is this railing, by the way, Derek?
I'd
Just out of curiosity.
say each flight of stairs is like 10 feet, so you're 30 feet up.
Alright, cool. Worst case scenario, I'm jumping off and I'm gliding to the fucking train.
There you go. Yeah, you know the train got sent back, probably by Containo or something. You guys will have to call
I
it
will
back.
run the tracks.
Yeah. Die.
Only if someone has summon. Does someone have conjure minor image or whatever? Put it right on the train tracks, and Dana will get distracted and walk right onto it. Just like Baldur's Gate.
Yeah. Beautiful. What the? Okay, Smith's turn's done. Containo's like scanning for weaklings. Weaklings are too far. You have been decided most weak, and it looks down at Amora. Oh, I guess I have to reroll. He should just be able to contain someone every turn, right? That should just be all he does.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, yeah, we're getting rid of the return.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
Containo just contains people.
it's his sole job. I mean,
it's also the start of his turn, so that means whoever's in his belly takes 2d10 thunder damage.
Jesus Christ.
Damn.
Yeah, that's how Nareem can get.
You have 1 hit point left, Reese. You have to roll a con save.
Sick.
I think Mariam's starting to look pretty weak in there.
If you make that, I think you should lower it to.
No, you succeed.
30 damage.
Oh, he heals.
I think you should make it 30 damage if you get to contain everyone.
Oh yeah.
Did I pass?
I think. No, I should have. I think that's supposed to be from inside of his belly. That's who's supposed to do the damage.
Oh.
That's how the Kraken works. I just worded that wrong.
Oh, so this is the Kraken I've been looking for.
Yeah, I used Kraken as a reference. This is definitely not a Kraken. If it was a Kraken, you'd all be dead. But but I used the Kraken as a reference.
Kraken can't fight me on land.
That's true.
What you gonna do?
Okay, so cool. Both of them took damage. Enlarge is still up. He's going to cast Contain on Amora. She's got to roll a Strength save. As like this thunderous energy erupts around her and begins to try to teleport her very violently. Strength +3. She rolled 7. She's gone. So new person in the belly, Reese. Amora just teleports kind of on the other side of Nareem, pinned against the wall.
Oh, it's good to see you.
Getting real tight in there.
This is where you are, Nareem. We have to get out.
Yeah, we're working on
We
that
are
plan.
working on it. We will destroy Containo.
Yeah, how does it feel for her to be in there? Very cramped?
Yeah, it's just super cramped. You'll see if you ever get contained.
Oh, if we just keep loading people in there, he'll have to explode.
Yes, you're gonna take it. True. He's
The spell is likely going to end quite soon. I say to Nareem.
I will make it count, and I'm going to
Knuckles.
I'm going to make a more roll con save for Hunter's Mark. It's still up. Very cool. Okay. Water Tabaxi is still alive. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna say Water Tabaxi disengages as an action, and it's gonna start running this way. What's its speed? Speed is 30. Its swim speed is 90. Okay. Well, there's no water here.
So,
You see a tube in a wall that looks like it's used for conveying water elementals, and it's right here, and it's gonna start running in that direction.
hopefully Cælia hits it.
Hopefully someone hits it. Nareem is going to...
I think she has one left.
Nareem is going to... make 3 attacks from inside of Containo, and he adds 1d4 damage. So that's bite, 2 claws. That's a miss. That's a hit. That's a miss. Damn, Nareem, bro. He's so cramped up in here. It's so hard for him to move his body around in a way that damages the inside of
So
Containo.
hard to swing.
If only he used his breath weapon.
Yeah, he just has to use his breath weapon.
That'd kill everyone inside.
Yeah, but I mean, we'll be brought back.
Sorry, the idea that Nareem toasts everyone in there and he comes out in an all charred corpse, he's like, worth it.
Honestly, it seems kind of in character.
It seems like something you do. Okay, we could retroactively have him breath weapon.
Hell yeah.
Alright, he's gonna breath
Sounds
weapon.
pretty fucking rad to me.
I have to make a
Damn!
deck save from Containo. You'll see as
So is that just a fail because he can't save from himself?
Yeah.
I guess so. I'll give him
How's he gonna
I'll give him
fucking deck save?
disadvantage. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It fucking fails.
Doesn't matter.
You'll see as Containo's belly, Mexus, you just swing your hammer and it slides off, and you're like, how the fuck are we
Turns
going to
bright
destroy
red.
Containo? And then just white hot fucking energy appears in his belly. And you notice as it's like, too much inside, too hot, cannot contain. And you'll notice as they're all teleported out, but also Nareem and Amara get hit by the fire breath. So I need you guys to roll deck saves.
Yeah, so I
With
think Josh is dead.
disadvantage.
Yeah, with disadvantage.
I can do the math on this one. Pretty sure Josh is dead.
Yeah.
Hey. Roll one more time.
I mean,
It's disadvantage. Nareem is
I'm
immune.
doing the math. If I got 57 hit points and I have a con of 4,
Oh, Josh, I need one more roll from you
Oh, for 2?
for disadvantage.
yeah, you got
Oh,
disadvantage,
okay,
you
my
can't
bad,
move.
my bad.
You are locked inside of the egg. You're inside of an oven right now.
trying to dodge. Damn.
Yeah, you try to get as low. You try to get to a point where you don't think you're going to get incinerated instantly, but you take.
I mean, I don't think it matters anyway. I have 1 HP.
I think if you save on this, you would be making death saves, but you're dead, and so is Amora.
Oh yeah.
Um,
So Nareem pops out with 2 burnt corpses.
so charred corpses are on the ground next to fucking Nareem. You'll just see the
Nareem pops
racist.
out like the alien from Alien vs Predator.
Yeah, and yeah, they're all
Just
teleported
briefly.
outside of Containo. He's still there. But Nareem shrinks down in size. You cannot contain me, creature. And you'll see the 2
Why
dead
did you
people.
try that originally?
Didn't have it charged.
I was waiting for recharge.
It's a 2-6
Sometimes I get very unlucky. Reese is dead. Sorry, Reese. Cælia.
Yep.
Cælia's gonna start running this way.
Hit the tabaxi.
Okay, I'll hit that. And she's going to magic missile again. Yeah, it's just in range. One magic missile goes towards the tabaxi. The last 3 go towards Containo. That's 15. Well, the first allied. First one is on the tabaxi. It dies. It
It's 11
splashes into
Containo.
water, and 11 a Containo.
It ran so close, but yet so far.
Yeah, it's fucking gone. Turns into a puddle.
good. That thing's dead now. We can just
Yeah.
focus on the big thing.
Can't tattle on you.
Yeah, don't tattle it in here.
Morris dead. Mexus.
Push it into the battery.
Alright. Let's see if I can get this push attack now since y'all are safely outside his damn body. God damn it. That was great axe, I meant maul. Well.
Well, it's +1, so it's 12, but still misses.
Got it.
Yeah, you just kind of ring into it, barely dents.
Yep, that's it for me.
Okay,
That's all I
bonk.
can do.
Bonk, what are you doing?
Alright, I'll run up to it and I'll try to swing. 24.
Oh, that's a hit.
9 bludgeoning damage.
Just kind of
Use
leave
your
a dent into its
pie.
side. Yeah. Containo
I'm
is.
aiming for all the weak metal that's hot right now.
Yeah, and you swing into it. And you do ding it up a bit. It's pretty damaged. Containo's looking about halfway gone at this point.
Perfect. It just
Only
took
halfway?
You guys have
2 of
kind
us.
of been focusing on the tabaxi. It'll speed up.
Yeah, you have to realize I tried to drink it twice.
Yeah. Try your luck.
Alright, trying to think what this thing is resistant to. I'm trying to not make sure I don't hit it with something it's resistant to.
You see-
Hey, bud, just hitting it's pretty good. Fire worked pretty well on it.
It's a. I guess the art might look different. It kind of looks like some weird gas or something, but it has like thunderous energy coming off of it. So you assume thunder, maybe lightning. Not a good idea.
All right. Well, Schmibbylock's going to. How hurt is Amora? Like, is she like
She's
dead?
Amora's dead, Reese is dead. There's 2 charred corpses on the ground next to Bonk. You cannot identify them.
I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom. It's gonna be. I'm gonna make it be fire damage because it's instead of necrotic.
Okay.
Is my book. Because fire worked, and then I'm also go since neither Mexus or Bonk is hurt. I'm gonna let Nareem roll one of his hit die to heal himself.
Oh, hey, Nareem has a hit dice. That's true. He has D10 plus 3.
I can maybe get behind this magic.
I feel slightly better, thank you, weak wizard. You have a warrior soul, Schmibbylock.
Schmeb's just gonna
Does he
fucking.
say anything about Reese dead at his feet?
He doesn't seem to care at all.
Okay.
I escaped that single-handedly all by myself.
I am a genius. Yeah.
And now Schmeb's gonna walk back again, so he's out of range of Containo.
Katana's like, scanning for weaklings. 2. Eliminated. Will contain later. Looks at. Nexus looks at Bonk. Determining weakest. What are your strength scores?
Mine's 25.
Oh. Error.
Oh, yeah, 'cause you're-
Red one seems stronger than before. Green one, you will be contained. You are the weakest. Looks at you. It's gonna cast contain on you. You have to roll a strength save.
Hold it.
You have advantage. You succeed. So this thunderous energy begins to overtake you.
Alright, what happens is he tries to contain me, and a cream pie pops out in front of me, and it goes into him. He picked up a cream pie.
Okay. Yeah.
All these cream pies that keep popping up for me, and I go, well, I don't know what's going on again, guys.
What is this? I did not want to contain this. That's the same to Containo's turn. Arima's like, you are in for it now, disgusting construct. And he's going to bite Claw. No. Oh, I did the wrong monitor again.
Wrong monitor.
Because it's
Wrong
convenient. Hey, he does 18 damage. Containo's getting weaker.
It's not immune to slashing.
Yeah. I don't know, I didn't really think about the resistances that much.
Most people don't.
Yeah. He's made of a weak metal. President Buttons likes to cut corners. Guess he's going to cast Magic Missile. Wow. What a fun, easy NPC to play. Wizards are not interesting until they're level 3.
Hey, sometimes she casts Hold Person.
That's true, but there's no people here other than you guys. It gets damage. These magic missiles kind of dent into the molten metal at Katena's core, but he's still at Mexus.
Alright, big money, big money.
That hits.
Let's go. Alright, push attack. Do I do push attack?
Do I roll
I
strength
want to
against that?
fuck. Would that fuck the train up though from coming in?
It looks like there's 3 tracks now that I'm looking at the map.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck number 2 up then, so we're going for that push attack.
Okay. I gotta roll strength.
Yes.
Okay, it has +7. It could fail. It's like a 33% chance to succeed. Hey!
Let's go.
I think, yeah, it's like strength +2 plus. Actually, your DC's gotta be fucking huge right now if it's.
Yeah, because I had a plus 25.
That's
so
+7 plus 8, that's 18. Yeah, it should be 15. It should be 17 right now, so that's definitely a failure.
there we go.
How much damage do you
There's
do?
the damage.
Okay, 21.
21.
That's partial lightning damage too, so I don't know if that's going to.
Oh, the lightning
resist.
is definitely resistant, so.
If we ever do this again, she's gonna make new robots that can't be pushed.
Yeah. It's my unpushable robot. Okay, that's
It all has freedom.
19 damage.
Has freedom of movement. Cast on it.
Containo's starting to look weak, and it gets pushed back 15 feet by the mighty swing of your hammer. And I'll just say it falls all the way down in here. I'm going to roll a fireball's worth of damage, but it's lightning.
Oh no, it's charging it up.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Damn,
It
fucking
climbs-
3-1s.
I mean, the uncontrolled lightning seems to it seems to have very controlled mechanism side of it, and this is like an arcane construct. The lightning seems to be kind of messing it up a little bit, like getting interference on your phone or something. But it does seem to get damaged by this.
Climbs out of the pit.
It does seem to get damaged by this. It 100% breaks the thing that's supposed to stop the train there, though. That's gone. Maybe if you guys leave Container there, it'll stop the train. You don't know. But yeah, Container ends his turn there. It's your turn, Bonk.
I'm gonna walk up and bonk it in his head.
Throw the pies at it.
21, 16.
That's a hit. That does 16 damage.
I love the wild inconsistency with my damage. Super high, super low.
Yeah, you swing down on top of the egg, and it kind of cracks into the top, and you notice mechanisms. Arcane mechanisms start pouring out. It looks extremely damaged at this point, and it's getting ready. It's just saying, "Contain, contain! I will contain you!" And it's Smep's turn.
A pie lands on its head.
Shmeb pulls out his Remington,
Yeah.
Yes.
cocks it back, and he's gonna level 2 magic missile. 2,
Yeah.
3,
Oh!
Well, Shmebulok, that does more than 4 damage. So how do you want to kill Container?
I'm just cocking it back and forth and just unloading until I see this thing just.
Yeah, you see magical bullets fucking bursting out of this Remington Fieldmaster shotgun that you got at Pandemonium Mart, and
Best thing we took from that part.
into the opening that Bonk has created, and you just notice these fucking arcane sparks fly out every time one connects, and it's just saying, "Contain, contain! I will contain, contain! I will."
And then with the last one, I want to go for it. I want to shoot its voice module.
Contain, I will contain. And it falls over. Stops moving.
Oh, great, it destroyed the track behind it, too.
Yeah, well, that's right where the stopper is. And we will go back to other music. Yeah, you guys are here. Nareem will turn back to normal.
Looks like we contained that situation. Eh?
That was a magnificent joke. You are the funniest man I know, Bonk.
I just picture as I say that a pie lands on my head and it smears all over.
Never mind, your charisma score was lowered by that.
Yeah, by 1d4. 3 less on my charisma save for the next minute. Oh, fucking stupid
And
pie.
he'll look around and say, "Where is Amora, my consort?"
I
think he
to the
killed her,
2
bud.
crimson corpses and I go, I think it's one of them.
Ah, how romantic.
The other one's Reese.
I would prefer to be killed by my wife more than anyone, so I feel like Amora feels the same. We will carry her back to this nurse.
Make him roll a d2, see which one he grabs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, two is for Reese. Okay, because Amora.
Oh, that would've
Okay.
been hilarious. He
Yeah.
was carrying Reese the whole
Go
time.
on. Yeah, that would have been a good gag.
Alright, let's get Reese out. I pick up Reese and like his thumb breaks off and
Oh no.
Are we
I'll
going-
pick his thumb up.
Are we going to Horde next? Yes?
I mean,
We can
might
leave
run into
Amora's
another
molten
one of
corpse on the
those.
train.
We might run into another one of those, unfortunately, if we keep going.
I believe I could take at least 2 more of those.
that's. Wait, Nareem, recharge your fire breath before you do that.
Yeah, hold on, do you have spicy food? It helps.
Shmeb's gonna pull out some peppers he got from Pandemonium Mart
Thank you.
and gives it to him.
I start eating
What
those.
is this? What is this weak shit? Jalapeno. Okay.
Nah, they're Spectre peppers.
Yes, this works, this is good. Okay.
We should see if the other train comes.
Okay.
Shmeb's gonna go down
We
to the
can
light
put the
pole right next to this and start
corpses
pressing the button like you do at a crosswalk.
We could put Reese and Amora on it, and then send them back with Cælia.
Okay.
And then I look on. You have the book, right? It's not on.
I
and
have
I'm like
it, yes.
trying to move Reese's like fucking charred
No,
arm and
I've
snaps
got the
like,
book.
Okay, good.
It's a magical
I was
item.
gonna say-
I don't believe the dragon's breath would destroy it.
I look at I just look at the charred corpse and I go, I think we send you guys back. And then if we have a suicide mission going for the Horde, then it's on us.
Well,
But it is a democracy, Nurim. We do take a vote here. Maxis.
I'm down for the Horde.
Alright.
Okay, I'm
and
still pressing the
Smebbylock, you're
button.
not sorry. You're not one of the boys, so your vote doesn't count.
what?
You're not part of the War Council, I'm sorry.
That
I
is
was
true.
invited on it. So that's 3-1, so you gotta
Shmeb,
come
I
with
have
us,
seen
Shmeb.
Shmeb die at least 3 warriors' deaths.
I've only died twice.
I believe he is. You can come to the next war council, but you have not been to one yet, so you're not in it.
Shmeb's still pressing the button to call the tram
it,
here.
It takes a while, but it shows up.
I'm just spamming the button.
Destroys the rest of fucking
I'm impatient.
Containo. Which one came? Is it one?
If you press the button for two to come, are you? Yeah, I don't know. You could press. Yeah.
No,
I'm
I
gonna
was
press
gonna
like
say
an
roll a
elevator where I
D3,
press all
see-
the buttons.
Yeah, see which one comes.
All right.
Roll a D3.
I'll do a D3.
If it's a 2, we're so fucked. Okay, good.
The one for the menagerie comes first.
Alright.
Yeah, we don't want that one. We don't want that one. We
Okay,
want number 3.
The one that comes and destroys Containo is get straight into the
Fucking
wall.
launches the train up.
Yeah, the train gets
Oh,
derailed.
I think they still
Out of
didn't
or-
investigate
I-
this yet.
I go and put an out of order sign right next to him.
Yeah.
You put a wet floor sign. I think get the message.
Hopefully this doesn't come back
Alright.
to bite us in the ass later.
We'll see.
And then 3 comes.
We'll blame it on who's the person this guy hates again? Fucking
Oh yeah, it was the other school. They were coming to prank him.
yeah, it was a prank.
Bunny Golden
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah, Golden Fur sent some people here to prank.
Oh, I leave behind some yellow cat fur,
There was a dog, so that,
dog fur, whatever.
You have yellow dog fur?
I take some of Cassie's hair.
Yeah.
That is not going to fool her. That
You just
You don't
fucking
know that.
yanked a clump
You
of
just-
Cassian's hair.
yanked out my
What the fuck are
fucking
you on?
hair.
What the
Yeah, now
fuck,
we're even.
Shmeb?
Even for what?
If you don't know, it wasn't important enough for you.
She
Yeah,
shoves him
boys.
on the tracks.
Grab her and pull her down with me. We're going down together. That's the wizard way.
Okay. Yeah, and the tram comes, and you guys are there. You get inside. Cassie's going to start penning through the Zombienomicon. And looks more
Is it the
interested
real
as she
one?
keeps doing it. It's the real one. It's got to be in here somewhere.
I want to lean
Shmeb's
over
gonna-
her shoulder, looking, and I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I have no
I'm
idea.
curious.
I was gonna try to fiddle with the lock to this book he took.
Okay,
What's
do you have
that
thieves'
say?
tools?
Now I'm gonna try picking with my magic
yeah,
number
it's
2
a fucking-
pencil.
Okay, roll
The equivalent.
dexterity with disadvantage. The DC is pretty high. You fail.
You made the lock more locked.
Yeah. You kind of get the pencil tip stuck in there.
Fuck. I'll have to ask
I ask
Michael to do it.
Cassia, I go, is there a spell in there? Is Cælia
There's several.
gonna be okay, or?
There's a lot of them.
Still
I'm
reading.
looking for the particulars. I could use this one on maybe one of our child corpses in here if we really wanted to. I don't know if you trust it or not.
Nah, I prefer not.
Okay, well we'll just take him to the nurse then. And you guys,
Did anyone? I was gonna say, did anyone push the button? As I say that, we all go.
you
flying.
get, yeah, Nareem's just. He made sure to press the button. He wanted to be the first person to press the button. And
It's my goal. It's my duty as button pusher.
I speak to Draconic. It is my charge. You guys get to the Horde. Train stops there. Cassie's gonna be like, right, we're just waiting here for you.
I mean, if it gets hairy and we're not back in, let's say.
How much time should we give
how
you?
long- Narain, how much time do you think you need in there? 20 minutes? 30?
I suppose I could. 20 minutes.
Just the stuff you want.
Yes, I will find the things I want, and I will come back. It will be within an hour.
Okay, you said 20 minutes and then within an hour.
20,
Those are two
20 I can do 20 minutes. Of course I can do
Okay,
20
20
minutes.
Okay, if we're not back in 30 minutes, go. Or
Alright.
if you're in danger.
Okay, will do.
Alright, Mexus, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna take a break real quick.
Bonk gets limbered up and puts long strider on himself. In case I
We're
gotta run, I'm fucking running.
Nice. Do I have a little snack that I can have? Hold on, bear me. I got no snacks.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello. Okay. So I don't have anything set up for a horde, but I can improv it easily. So
We immediately take 10 steps off and an alarm starts going off. We go, oh, back to the train.
No. So you start heading in. Guys, Button's password was flawless. No one was gonna guess that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see a long hallway at the end of the train tunnel, kind of up some stairs like last time, and you'll see on either side of it are a bunch of kind of like vault doors. And I guess anyone that's there can roll investigation to see which of them are not locked, unless you want to try to open one.
I will look.
Let's see.
21.
This one, and I go to one of the locked ones.
What about this one?
Yeah, you guys just
So we
start trying
both
all of them.
went
You're like,
separate
start taking that
ones.
out. You're like, ugh. And he was like,
Did I find one with my 21, Dirk?
we'll get there. And Nareem will say, this president of the school is a coward. What kind of coward hides their hoard behind a metal wall? Supposed to sleep on it in a giant open room. And, as you guys are all opening the doors and Nareem's trying to open a door, you're making no fucking... You're getting nowhere. And Shmeb will just kind of walk up to one after kind of inspecting all of them, and he'll realize one of them was just left unlocked.
How'd you open it, Shmem?
I'm just stronger than you.
That seems like a lie.
It,
I opened
it
the
had to
door.
have been unlocked already.
Nope. Alright, Shmeb's just gonna open the door and look what's inside.
Yeah, hold on.
A panther jumps out and starts mauling.
What does this do? Okay, fuck it. Sure. You guys open the door and you'll see a big pile of coins. You'll see some gemstones mixed in there. You'll see jewelry. You'll see this big kind of magical looking orb that's kind of interlocking and moving around, kind of like a puzzle box almost.
Ooh.
Does it look like sentient, or is it just floating there? as an item.
It's not floating, it's kind of sitting inside of the gold pile. If you walk up to it, it doesn't seem to react to human presence at all whatsoever.
Okay.
It's just kind of...
Alarm
What a
system,
dragon
none.
presence.
And he was like,
Damn, I thought there'd be a cool jersey in here or something.
right, oof. Schmebulok is magical stuff in here. I will take all of the gold, of course.
Okay, you take the gold. I take the. I'll take the magic stuff. Can you help me carry it, please?
Easily.
Can he
Alright.
carry it?
It's like 3,000 gold in here. You probably could.
Yeah, okay.
What are y'all doing? What are y'all interested in?
I'm
dying.
Yeah, you are dead.
Oh yeah, Reese is dead.
I'm looking for, I mean, I guess any magical type looking weapons or just like armor that I could
Okay.
snag for myself.
I use lingering
Hey,
magic.
you don't see any weapons or armor in kind of the pile in this particular vault.
Any cool magic in here?
Lingering magic. Is this like detect magic? Okay, you notice there is a magical ring kind of buried under the pile bunk. You also notice that
Sneak?
the orb on top of the pile is also
This orb
magical.
is magic?
Yeah.
Let's see what this ring does.
Everything else just looks like golden jewelry.
Alright.
Remember, like the
Cool.
orb, please.
Okay, Schmeb, you're getting the orb.
Can I pick up the orb?
Who's
Is
touched?
it heavy?
Who's yeah?
Is orb?
No, it looks pretty light. Who's getting it though?
Schmeb,
You're
go right ahead.
Schmeb. Okay.
I thought it was like a big heavy thing. Schmeb, go right ahead, touch it.
So
What could go wrong?
Schmeb's gonna go up, touch the orb. I need to roll strength saving throw, Schmeb.
Oh fuck me!
I knew this was gonna fucking happen.
As soon as someone touched it, I knew.
Okay,
Oh,
that-
he made it.
That's a failure.
Oh,
Damn.
Schmeb. I gotta look up a new playlist. Actually, we'll just role play this first. You guys see Schmeb get sucked into this magical orb.
yeah, okay. It's a collecto.
A collecto, not a containo.
Yeah, no, it's a collecto because it's not containing him. It collected him.
You just hear Shmeb's getting sucked in like shit.
Yep. You just kind of it like opens like this tiny hole and like light shines out of it and it sucks up Schmeb like it's a fucking UFO or
Going to
something.
meet Stetson's
Yeah.
god.
Hmm.
I'm gonna meet Stetson's god before him.
Looks like you got abducted by like a tiny ball. You got like Pokeball.
Bonk, are we going in to save him?
Well, wait for the DM to finish what he's saying. He just said they got sucked up. I
Uh,
thought.
yeah, no, you guys see him get sucked into this ball, and I'm seeing how you react to this before I clarify on what
So,
happened to
Mexus, are
Schmeb.
you gonna touch it or?
I mean, we got what we came for, but I feel like we can't leave Schmeb. But getting sucked in that thing, I don't think is the move here.
You broke out of the last big thing you were sucked in, right?
Do you want me to touch the orb?
If you, well, if you can move it, I feel like you're the strongest here too.
Yes.
I agree. You are the strongest here. So you
have
can
to compliment him and he'll do it automatically.
If you haven't figured out how I've been talking to Nareem this entire time, yeah.
Totally got to figure it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I go, you're the strongest, and you broke out of the last thing that contained you or collected you, so I mean,
Okay.
if you do get...
Cannot be too
Alright.
hard, and he's gonna roll strength save. Oh, he
Good
succeeds.
logic.
So you're gonna see it kind of
Mix it up.
opens up and it begins to try to suck him in, and he's like,
No.
"This thing is pathetic." And it just keeps shining on him until it gives up. Alright. So I am carrying the stupid ball. What are you
Yeah,
guys
well-
bringing back?
I say
mean,
we
what
just
do
get
you-
out of here now.
Yeah, we got the jewels in a bag. There's this comically sized dollar bag. So I
Ouch.
guess we'll each drag one of these for you, and you take the orb for us.
Okay, so you guys are just cleaning out the vault, or
Yep.
yeah, just gold jewelry and the
Well,
orb.
yeah, it's gonna look so much nicer in Nareem's lair.
How
than
much?
it will
How
look
much
in a vault.
jewelry did you get?
Okay, hey, I don't. You guys have like
matter.
Let me figure that out real quick.
And I have a magic ring in my pocket.
You guys have like basically 2,000 gold worth of jewelry, which doesn't matter.
When we get back to the train, then I'll slide the magic ring.
We can
in
resell it
case-
for swordfish
In
bucks.
case I get sucked into the
Yeah,
ring.
yeah.
You see?
Smart.
Smart
Smart.
move. Smart move. There we go. Alright, so we make it back to the train. And then Cassie's just like, where'd Shmebulok?
There we go. I basically did everything. Yeah, Cassie is like, okay. You have one fewer person than you left with.
He's in the orb.
He's in the orb.
Right.
Don't ask how.
My
He's in the
hyperbolic
orb.
time chamber.
We-
I'm fucking
Orb.
training in here.
We can pretend to understand what happened there later. Let's leave.
Let's
Thank
go. Let's
you.
get out of here. We do
Wait.
not need to go to the menagerie.
Nareem, I got a great idea. Touch the corpses to the the orb. That way, it might just be a convenient way to carry people.
Right.
True.
No. He touches.
Does it suck up the corpses?
This is such a bad idea.
I just fucking Reese out of playing next session. So-
We don't know what it does.
Yeah. That's fair. But yeah, he told him so. He's like, okay.
Does it suck 'em up?
And he kind of touches down, hits one of the corpses on a one, it's some more on two, it's Nareem. I mean, on two, it's Reese.
Yes, it's on there.
So it sucks up and more up. Right, do not have to carry her anymore. Good idea. Does
There
this
we
say
go.
There you go. I'll carry Reese. Don't worry about
person
it.
holding
I don't
ball?
mind it.
Right, okay. Are you
Well,
sure?
does it look like it's...
I could suck him
I mean-
into the ball.
No, it's okay. I need to work out. I gotta get as strong as you, so this is gonna be my
That is
first
fair,
step
only if
into
you
it.
are sure. Okay. Let us go back to the dingy alleyway. And he's gonna press the button, and
Alright,
you're gonna
As
get
we're riding
warrants
the
to
train
be
up-
inside of the train, and it shoots off.
I'll put on the ring and see what happens. What could go wrong?
Put on the ring. That's
Seems really small.
it feels really magical, but you don't know what it does. You might have to attune to it or something.
Oh, okay. How long's the train? Alright, can I get two?
It's like 3 minutes.
Alright, well, I'll just keep it on. It looks nice.
yeah, it does look nice. It's like this
Did you
nice.
find out anything in the book?
I think I found the spell we need.
Sorry, I like that. I like that Steven didn't make a comment about the.
Yeah, about how
orb
this
that
character is
sucked
rich.
up
Yeah,
Shmeb.
yeah. I thought he was gonna talk about that, but he just said that's nothing.
I'm just in here meditating.
Yeah, you don't know what's happening
Yeah,
in there.
We'll
get
cut
there.
back to you.
But yeah, you guys get back to the end of the tunnel, and you're out into the alleyway, and
You know, if we don't know what this orb does, we could always put Lich Dom in it if we ever have to deal with it.
Ooh.
Just gotta like
Oh,
sneak up on him when he's sleeping.
it's fucking train. Yeah, Cassie's gonna say, I think. Well, we're going to the.
Found it?
I found. Oh no, I definitely found it. I'm gonna have to look at this for like maybe half an hour, but we're going to the nurses anyway, right? That's what Cælia is.
That's where we have to bring the people to bring him back.
Right. Well, I will try to get alone with her, then. I have all the components necessary.
Your components?
What are we waiting on? Let's go.
Okay, come on. And you guys, I don't know, you get like some kind of transportation back to the portal port, and you take it to the academy deck. And you begin walking to the nurse's office.
We get to the nurse's office and there's a security guy. He's like, well, we're doing random bag checks now. Random alerts came in from head honcho up top.
Is that the magnificent orb of sucking up people? Ooh, that's contraband. We're gonna have to take that.
He grabs it, gets sucked up.
No, it's open. You know, Rangers just keeps the place open for at least until like 6 o'clock, and he's on call all the time. So I guess he would be on call. So you'd call him, and he'd show up. There's probably like elementals tending the place before he comes back. They're like, hold on, the nurse is coming back in soon enough. He's flying here right now. ETA 3 minutes.
So we're kind of sitting there with Reese's burnt corpse, and then Nareem standing there with the orb, and we're just like,
Cassie's looking
Nareem,
through the
think
fucking
about
Zombienomicon.
emptying
Yeah.
the orb.
Yeah,
Maybe that's the trick. You just think about emptying.
Empty. And nothing happens, and you just start shaking it. Empty.
You say empty and dragon?
Doctor!
Did that work?
No.
Hey, guys. Probably didn't think this one through. We probably shouldn't have put more people in the orb.
Probably shouldn't have the orb here when Orion comes too.
Well, Orion doesn't know where we got the orb.
Where do I put it? I am the only one strong enough to hold this.
Behind your back?
Yeah, probably just like in your jacket or coat. Just kinda so.
Clothing burns off of me. I have a pair of pants. What is it?
Stick it in your pocket.
Okay.
Giant orb-sized bulge in his pockets.
That's just pocket orb. Good idea. It fits. You just
Alright,
you kind of see it shifting around in there. It's getting caught on the fabric.
Alright, we gotta talk to someone smart after we get revive Reeds. I hope Amelia Bedelia's away.
Yeah. Orion juices will fly down. Hello, students. Is there an issue?
Yeah, and I just kind of.
We step to the side and it's just Reese's burnt corpse on
Oh,
the table.
that is an issue. And Cassie's gonna say, I was also here to see Cælia, if you could just let me into a room. And he's like, right, well, we will... Hold on. He's gonna open the front door and say, get him onto a hospital bed. I will go unlock Kaylee's room. Yeah, and he leads you guys inside. You could get him on a cot if you so choose. You could leave him on the ground. You could throw him in a garbage can. It's up to you. But he's gonna go.
Nice
He's gonna go unlock the door for Cælia, who you assume is gonna go perform a ritual. If anyone wants to go into that.
I'll go take a look.
That seems the more interesting one,
I'll
so let's
set
just
Reese on
leave
the bed
Reese.
and I'll go take a look at it.
You just throw Reese on the bed. Sure. And you head up to Kaylee's room. Like, okay, well. Huh.
I don't like seeing him get uncrucified.
No, that makes sense. I will. It is kind of grueling and also like disturbing in a weird way. We'll sure go talk to Cælia. And he's going to revive Reese. Reese, you're alive. You see him touch your forehead with the light of 1,000 suns. And he's smiling there. And at first it hurts a bit. And he's like, "Sorry, I have to do the revivify. I have to revive you before I heal you." So you're
Yes,
molten, right?
I
You're
understand.
molten.
Just get on with it.
Yeah, you can't even talk. The only noise that comes out of your voice, your mouth is like. you don't have lips, you don't have a tongue. And then he revives you.
Wait, but I'm alive?
Yeah, you're alive. You're just a fucking molten
Okay.
corpse that's alive. And then he casts the magic that returns your entire corporeal form, and you're there. The cowboy outfit's ruined, but you're there.
That was rather unpleasant business.
We have hospital gowns. We could. Here. Can I hand one to you?
Thank you.
Yes, we also have the Well, you're entitled to any of the clothing in the lost and found bin, should you so choose.
Oh.
It's mostly
I'll
sweatpants.
go take a look.
Okay.
Can I see if anything in there is perhaps enchanted?
Roll Arcana.
Huge.
You have no fucking idea.
You see a really cool hoodie with flames on
You
it.
see, you feel like students get charged to a crisp pretty often at this school. and most of the time, they'll probably pick the coolest thing in the box, and whatever's left over is like stained sweatpants.
You see one of
a
those
shirt
cool
for like a
flame
band you
shirts
don't know.
from like the early
Yeah.
2000s. Everyone knows
I'll take
what I'm
one
talking
from
about.
a band that I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna generate a band name.
The Unforgiven.
Band name generator. A music genre. What should the genre be? Alt rock, blues, country, folk, acoustic, funk,
Metal.
heavy metal. Okay.
Yeah. That fits.
Okay, you have a.
It's the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
this
Ska band.
one's called Children Agony Serpent. It sounds-
There you go.
Or you have a Children Agony Serpent shirt.
I think Nexus would call this sick, bro.
Yeah, you can roll.
In your head, it's just me going, "Yeah, bro, I was."
The lead singer, she's a what's the snake person race?
Argonian? No.
No, it's from Oblivion. It's from Elder Scrolls.
Lizard folk. Something Kai.
Shadowkai's the elves from the Shadowfell.
Oh, if only I remembered what Seth was.
Seth the snake. Yeah, you only got to play him for about 5 minutes. Yuan T. Yuan T. Yeah, and I don't know. They sang about Children Agony or something. Like I don't know. But yeah, you got the shirt. It's got like this angry fucking snake lady on it, and it's got the fucking it's faded. You can barely recognize what any of the band members look like because they're all faded. Yeah, you got the shirt, and I guess you'd be able to head into Cælia's room if you chose to after this. And once we cut into there, Cassie's gonna kind of lay out a book on the table, say, you see Cælia's kind of sleeping, she's barely waking up as you enter the room, and as she does, she's like, Cælia, what's going on? And she's like, we've got the Zombienomicon, I've got the ritual. Cælia, you've got to let us do it. I know you don't want it to happen like this, but this is the only way. You are about to die. And
Wait a minute, Cassia, you didn't want this?
I would have preferred other methods. Cassia, are you sure there's nothing wrong with it? Nothing. Am I gonna be me once this is through? And Cassie's like,
Wait a minute. These questions weren't answered beforehand.
well, no, they weren't, because I didn't have the ritual. The ritual's right in front of me. No, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It'll make you the most human-like zombie possible, and you'll be able to live.
How much time does Cælia have? Do we have time to wait to actually work out all the kinks in whatever you're about to do to her for the rest of her life?
She's gonna look down. She's gonna roll medicine. I feel like she has medicine proficiency. She has to. I've got to change that. But she's not very wise. She's kind of wise. She is 12. She's like, honestly, I don't think we have much time. I don't think it's. Look at it. She can barely move. She can barely move. And
it's your call. That's your girl.
Cælia. And Cælia's like, go on. Go on. Cassia, you've never disappointed me before. Please don't please don't fuck this up. And she's like, I will not. I will not. This has been my obsession. What'd you say?
Kaylee, don't use those words. If it does go sideways, that's probably gonna be the only thing she's gonna think about when you're dead and like you're not here.
Okay,
so, like,
okay.
You should use.
I should.
I know that you're the one dying, but like,
you're right. You're right.
yeah.
You're right.
Also, if you don't want this,
No, do it, Cælia. And I do need to reiterate, I don't know if I have the possibility of dying here, but if I do, thank you for trying so hard for me. Cælia, no one else did. It was you. It was you this entire time.
Yeah.
I love you. Cælia's like, you'll be fine. Come on. She's gonna lay out the book on her bed. And she's gonna take out this marker and start marking parts on Kaylee's body. And she's gonna say, okay, get ready, this is going to sting a little. And she's going to kind of cut tiny laceration into Kaylee's neck that she's gonna start rubbing liquid over.
Ooh, this is not what I signed up for. I walk out of the
room. Yeah.
As you walk out, Reese walks in.
Yeah, Reese walks in with a stupid children agony serpent shirt and stained sweatpants.
We should all go outside while this is going. This is very important. We should just leave.
I'm gonna stay in and watch.
As long as you're silent, I don't want to get distracted.
As well as if your stomach isn't up to it, I understand.
Oh, I got it. It's just need some fresh air.
Yeah, you'll see Ryan out there. Like, is everything okay in there? It sounds rather heated.
Yeah. Ryan, you know how to get someone out of an orb?
Well, now that would depend on the orb. Why?
So, like, I'm just starting to describe the orb to him, distracting him outside.
Well, I could look at it and identify it if you have anywhere nearby.
Perfect. I like to think I walk back in the room and I just see pants on the ground and Nareem's gone.
Yeah.
Or touched him and he didn't make his saving throw.
That'd be funny. No, Nareem's in there. He's like, what is, I don't care about this.
So... Okay, can we see the orb? I'm showing the orb.
He walks out, he pulls the orb out of his pocket.
This orb.
This is the orb, and Ryan's gonna touch it, and he's gonna roll a strength save.
Oh fuck!
God damn it!
This is gonna be really funny if we kill one person that's keeping everything afloat here.
A faculty.
Have you looked at that scene from or that episode of Rick and Morty when they go to the planet with like the field on it that keeps people alive?
Part of me wants him to fail really bad because
if he fails, I'm going in with.
Ryan Dristis has +4 to his strength saves. So
yeah,
the DC is 20. I've never said that, but he could succeed.
Yeah, I figured.
He's like, I'll check out that orb, and he does. He touches it and gets sucked into it, and Nareem's like,
Nareem, we're in a lot of trouble right now.
What do we do? What do we do? This is the first time you've ever seen him panicked.
Nareem, we have to stay
That
calm.
was like the most important guy.
Nareem, look at me. I know. We need to stay calm. We cannot freak out right now.
Like, oh,
there's a very important thing going on in there, and if we freak out, they might die in there. So we need to stay perfectly calm here.
Oh, alright, calmness. I am the calmest. Yeah.
That's true. We're gonna make our way downstairs. There's a payphone. I'm gonna give someone a call. I'm gonna tell them what I got this orb. We're in a lot of trouble.
I will follow you. I will follow you.
Okay, let's go.
Stand downstairs in the other room. You guys see kind of Cassia's dressing Kaylee's body. She's making all these like minor lacerations and rubbing some kind of oil that she's pulling out of like a very old looking urn onto her. And she's like, I'll only be a minute, I'm almost done. And then she'll kind of, once she's finished doing that, she's going to start laying this kind of ritual circle out on the ground. She's gonna say, "Move, move! I need room," and she's gonna like kind of push furniture out of the way, and we'll start laying this ritual circle out. And
hand me that vial of orphan tears.
yeah, she
and the vial of puppy blood. These are important ingredients.
yeah, she keeps cross-referencing the Zombienomicon as she starts rubbing chalk into the ground, and it starts marking up the floor, and eventually, like, this fucking, it looks like it's gonna summon a demon or something. Like, this ritual circle is fully drawn out on the ground after the span of like 5-10 minutes. She's like, "I'm glad you guys are here. Can you lift her off the bed and place her on top of this?"
Yup.
Lift her up. Yep, lift her up. Pick her up. Lift her
And
up.
I really hope Orion Drusius is not part of her plan because I'm in
Now Orion, we need Orion now. Yeah, she's going
oh,
to.
man, did I get this one through it all.
She's going to kind of push her arms to her side. She's going to kind of lay her out like she would be like inside of a coffin. She's going to kind of brush this ointment, this kind of paste over her forehead. And she's going to start chanting something in a language. Let me look at the languages. What would make the most sense? What languages do necromancers
With the
speak?
angels. Oh,
Probably Abyssal.
Infernal. I don't know. Primordial.
everything's in Draconic.
Draconic is like supposed to be the
Celestial.
magic language.
I
I
would
know
say
Celestial
Abyssal,
and Deep
probably.
Speech. Abyssal
I would-
sounds reasonable.
Yeah, Abyssal or Infernal. I would think.
Oh, she only knows
Or
Infernal.
Sylvan,
It's an
depending on
Abyssal.
where the
I'm
origin
gonna
of magic is in this
roll a
world.
d2. I think Abyssal is demons. Demons are stupid, so I don't know if they like have a written language. Infernal.
Well, no, demons would be infernal. Demons are infernal. wouldn't they?
Demons are abyssal. Devils are infernal.
What happens if they're
okay.
it's just primordial and it's just all
Yeah,
fucking.
I don't know if you know
elemental
Chance, but the fucking there's this like weird distinction between devils and demons in D&D.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, devils are like they write contracts and they're like snarky and charismatic, and
Oh, okay, it's like
demon-
supernatural.
yeah,
Got it,
demons are
gotcha.
giant fucking monsters that want to crush and kill everything.
Got it. Okay.
I'm gonna roll a d2. If it's a 1, it's infernal. If it's a 2, it's draconic. I'm gonna say it's infernal actually, because she can't. We've already established that she can't read draconic, so she can read infernal. And she begins chanting this chant that I guess maybe Mexus would understand because he's a tiefling.
I do know Infernal and Primordial.
Yeah.
If you speak in those.
Spell work, please. God, spell
Yeah.
work.
She's gonna say,
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh fuck, goddamn.
she'll say,
Such a weird
in
change.
infernal, forces of the weave of magic that surrounds this universe, bring Cælia back as she once was, as close as you can bring her. That no one know that she walks among us as an undead. And
Ooh, I hope she's not a cleric. This is gonna be bad.
she's going to start. You guys.
One channel divinity later.
Your girlfriend runs away. Oh no. Cælia is a wizard, you guys think? She's an expert in universe. She's a wizard out of universe. And she's going to start. She'll say like a few more things, just kind of ritual talk, and you'll see this ritual circle will kind of light up green, and we'll kind of start to levitate Cælia in the middle of the room, and it just starts playing this droning magical sound that begins to start to deafen you guys. As this kind of magical light enters her body,
When
and
I got rid of Orion Drusius, he would probably shut this
yeah,
shit
he's
down
like, "What
fast.
the fuck is going on?" That worked out for you guys, in a way.
For now.
The Cælia being a zombie thing might have gone unnoticed. And the light begins to fill her body, and kind of pour out of her eyelids and all of the holes, like her pores and everything. She begins to become suffused with this energy, and screams really loud into the air until it begins to drone down, and the light begins to fade, and the
Orion
noise.
might hear.
Then Cælia, we can't let Orion here. And she falls back to the ground and is seemingly still breathing. Cassie's gonna touch her wrist, she's gonna touch her neck, and she's gonna say, she's still warm, but that's eventually going to go away. I think it worked. Cælia. And you'll see Cælia kind of sit up with a lot more function in her body than was previously exhibited earlier in the day. And she's gonna stand up without even thinking about it, and she's like, what's going... Cassia, did it work? She's like...
See for yourself. Throws a ball at her, hits her in the head.
Yeah. You're walking, aren't you? Look at you. How do you feel? And she's like... I feel like I did 4 or 5 years ago. I feel great. And Cassie is gonna run up and hug her, and they're kind of having this nice happy scene in the hospital room, and then we cut down to the payphone. Cut down to the payphone with Nareem. Nareem's sweating fucking fire, and Blanc is sweating. He's like, he's the most important guy. He will. If I get kicked out of the school, the Oracle will pull the demon soul out of me.
I did not know that. How was I supposed to know
die. I will die.
Nuri,
If it pulls the demon soul out of me, I have half a soul. That is my soul now. What do I do with half a soul? How does that even work?
We will fix this. I need you to calm down.
I am calm and just gonna punch the wall.
I'm fishing out these are expensive coin. These are just gold telephones.
No one uses silver anymore. Wait, the copper pieces? Copper piece. 5 copper pieces? That's not even worthy of a hoard. Why do you have that?
Be quiet. I didn't remember the phone number. I'm gonna ring up the president.
You have the president's phone number?
She's been trading me, I figured.
Oh, you mean the student council president? Okay. You're phoning Amelie. Hello. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Hangs up.
Rev's just training with the nurse.
That's the only thing he says. Ever. Yeah, you call Amelie instead of President Buttons. She's like, I'm getting used to these very late night calls from you, Bonk. What is happening?
Okay, what do you know about orbs?
They are round.
Okay, what about the ones that suck people up inside them?
Have you encountered a dangerous magical artifact?
Possibly. It might have a very important person in it.
Noreen's gonna look at you, he's gonna say, my arm is beginning to hurt.
Calm down, Nareem. So, like, hypothetically, let's say Orion Drews just got sucked into an orb and I don't know how to get him out. Like, how in trouble are we?
That would be very extremely bad. That would be probably that's has the capacity to expel a lot of people.
Like, let's just say, like, hypothetically, like, I don't know, how many people die a day on this Planebreaker? And
I think it's around 12.
Okay, cool. Oh, and it's the weekend. He doesn't work the week. Oh, fuck, God. So, like, hypothetically, how would we get said person out of orbs?
Bring it to the student council chambers. I will identify it, and we will go from there.
Okay, you just cannot touch it.
I will not touch it.
Okay, we will be there soon.
Okay.
Let's go.
Has everything been solved?
We have to go to the student council chambers.
Okay.
We're fucking sprinting there.
Come on. I would turn into my true form, but I am afraid of losing a grip on this thing. Yeah. We will run. It is embarrassing. We will run. He's gonna sprint off. You guys walk out of the hospital room. Yeah, and they're happy.
They're happy. They're like, where did Bonk and Nareem go?
Yeah, is there any remnants of them, like, or Orion?
You just walk out, you see an empty room. You don't see Orion, you don't see anyone.
Alright. I don't know where they went, but yeah. I mean, Cælia, how you feeling?
Chicken bake mixes?
Jake and Bay, yeah. Let's get some beers.
Feeling better than I have in a long time. Actually, I haven't really drank at all yet. It was very bad for
Would
my
you
health.
like to shake in the bed?
I would love to
I
shake
think
and
this
bake.
calls for some brewskis
Yes,
with the
Cælia-
boys.
Cælia's like,
Brewskis.
Cassie will say, "I'll come and I'll drink water. I'd love to watch. You seem happy, Cælia." And she kind of grabs her arm and they walk off.
That's very cute.
You guys just run off to wherever there's alcohol. Get back to you, Schmebula.
Yeah. I'm a Super Saiyan Schmeb.
From Shmeb's point of view, if it's a complete darkness and then a corpse appears out of nowhere, it's terrifying.
I'm training in here. This is the hyperbolic time chamber.
So it's gonna be at least an hour before anyone else is sucked into the orb with you. You get sucked full body through this tiny magical hole. If there's no magic involved and this were like a submarine and you're getting sucked into the hole, you'd be guts, you'd be gore right now, you'd be fucking dead. But you get sucked into this tiny hole with magic and you thank your stars that happens. But once you're inside, you're blinded by this light for a second and you open your eyes and you look around and I guess you're sea elf. I don't know if they have this underwater, but you look around and you find yourself inside of what looks like a department of motor vehicles.
No!
And you'll see like this kind of silhouette.
I'm in hell.
This is feminine looking like silhouette behind a desk. It's just this like completely white body, no hair, no facial features, just like a mannequin almost sitting behind this desk. And there's a bunch of mannequins sitting in the chairs. And you'll see a skeleton sitting in a chair, and next to the mannequin is this elf that looks like it looks middle-aged, and for an elf to be middle-aged, they've got to be like at least 400, 500 years old, just sitting next to the skeleton that looks like it's been there for a very long time. And the person behind the desk will say, "Hello, grab a number right there, and we'll get to you shortly."
Crab grabs a number.
Number 8,970.
Yeah, it's fucking. It's a very big number.
Beetlejuice scene.
You get it, and this elf.
Serving number
This
10.
elf just looks like he's been staring at nothing for 300 years, and he looks over at you, and he's like, "Are you a real person? Come here, hold on." Hold on.
I'd like to think I'm real.
Okay, hold on 1 second. And he's gonna look at the skeleton next to him, and he's like, "I'm... Oh my god. Okay, Jacob, I've got to move you." And he's gonna lift him up, and he's like, "Jacob, he was my old adventuring partner. He was human." And he's gonna pick him up. He's like, you can eat food at the cracker bar. I've been eating crackers my entire existence. So was Jacob, but he died of old age." And he's gonna lift up Jacob, and he's gonna put him in the corner, and he's like, "What is your name? How did you get in here? Did you piss off Rosna Buttons?"
My name's Schmeb. Nice to meet you.
She said she was going to get us in, like, a few hours. Last time I looked at... I've been in the bathroom at least thousands of times, man. Thousands of times. I have seen my elves... I've aged at least hundreds of years. I know that. I have not gone that insane. I've been reading the magazines here.
Alright. So my question is...
What year is it out there?
I am really good at crosswords.
Before you got sucked into the orb, who was the most famous person when you were around?
Legally distinct Beethoven.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, so... I'm sorry to tell you this, but you've been in here for about 300-ish years?
What? Because it makes sense, but... Oh, my family.
Oh,
My family, they probably all aged like a generation by now. Shit, what are they gonna think of me when I get back? And Jacob's family. Who even knows if Jacob's family exists anymore?
Well, what was Jacob's last name? And maybe we can figure that out. But first off,
His last name was Fucking. His last name was Butcher. Like, every human I know has a last name Butcher. I'm gonna track them. Do you think they live in the same town? If I bring his corpse, do you have a way to get us out of here?
Working on that. First of all, 1, where are we? 2, do you happen to know how to open this? And Shmev's gonna pull out his book.
He's gonna cast knock, and you should boosh, and it opens. It's open. Yeah, it's a knock
Thank
spell.
you.
So
Okay, so can you get
I
me
was,
out of
I
here
was an
now?
excellent wizard back in my day. Now, yeah, your part. So I've been waiting here 300 years. You number. She keeps counting down the numbers. She keeps counting down the numbers. Goes, 9,001. Once you get to 1, once your number is the next number, she'll take the book. She'll correct everything, and she'll say, "Oh, no, your paperwork's wrong. You're gonna have to go to the end of the line and correct this." And I do it every single time, and it's always wrong. It's always wrong.
All right. So first
Derek
things
had a
first.
bad time at the DMV.
No, I didn't.
I didn't piss off Miss Buttons directly. So, well, where this orb was stored, I may have, or me and my friends may have stolen it.
Okay. You stolen it from where? So she was on our adventuring party, and she put us in the orb when we made her mad, and she said she was gonna take us out. But like,
Out of curiosity, hey, sorry, what was your name again? I want to make sure. I want to see if she wrote you down anywhere.
my name's Fan Daniel.
All right. Have I heard that name anywhere, Derek?
No.
Damn Faniel.
Damn, she fucking wrote him out of existence. What a bitch! Alright, Shmeb's just gonna write this down real quick in his magic trapper keeper, Fandaniel and Jacob Butcher. Just in case if Buns ever comes to confront us, I'm going to use this as blackmail.
And she'd be like, yeah,
what are they gonna do
they're
to her?
supposed to-
You never know. I could expose her and then we fucking have an uprising.
when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it.
Yeah.
And then I'll use bridge fix. Alright. Okay. So have you tried anything other than just waiting for your number to be called?
No, I tried
Just out of
everything. I
curiosity.
tried being crass. I tried breaking out. I've tried killing everything in here. It does nothing. It's yeah. I can't hurt anything. I can't leave. If I honestly, if I if I do anything out of line, she just sends me back to the end of the line. And there's no hope at the end of the line.
Alright, so just out of curiosity, have you tried burning the building down?
Yes.
Tried it.
Yes.
Didn't work.
The building doesn't
Back
burn.
the line.
There's free lighters over there. The building doesn't burn. This was.
Okay. Give me one moment. I'm going to see if maybe she left anything in the book. I took this book from her personal archives. I want to see if maybe she left something in here to figure out what this place even is.
If you are reading this, you've fallen for the greatest trap of all time. A fake spell book.
This is actually just her diary.
Haha, I put the lock on the book to make people think it was important. No.
Fucking idiots.
Let me, this is a spell book. I got a generous spell book.
If Shmeb's got a lot of time to kill in here, he's gonna start copying spells into his Trapper Keeper.
Roll a 1d4, and I will add a 1 to the roll. Shmeb.
Good thing we were out in a
Ooh,
ring with it.
poor guy. Okay. Wizard. Oh, choose one. Why can I? Okay, whatever. Generate. I don't know. You find a spell book. You open it up. It's full of like evocation spells. That's maybe go slightly above the level that you've learned. But you don't see anything from Resna Buttons. This just seems like a wizard spellbook that they probably thought too much of. It's got some, like, pretty amateur stuff you haven't figured out yet as a freshman student, but something you know you'll have figured out in, like, a year or two.
Okay, Shmeb will just
put it in
We'll
the
just
back later.
Shmab's just gonna put it in the trapper keeper for right now, and since the lock's taken off it,
Yeah.
so Shmab's gonna do that, and then Shmab's gonna like look around and just like try to like survey what everything is.
Yeah, you're in the Department of Motor Vehicles. You see the testing computers in the corner. You see yeah, the desk. There's a bunch of chairs for people to wait.
There's a cracker bar.
Yeah, there's a cracker bar. There's a bathroom.
Shmab would first things first. Shmab's gonna go grab a pack of crackers because he's hungry.
This guy's on a full cracker diet, so his body looks like whatever that would be. This is probably the most miserable looking elf you've ever seen in your life.
Malnourished.
Shmab is then going to skip to the
I think
motorcycle
he
line.
has scurvy.
And he's going to
Probably.
skip the line because fuck it, what are they gonna do to him?
Yeah,
Back to the line.
you skip the line. Just like, hello, is there a problem?
Yes, I'm in the wrong building. I'm wondering if you can give me directions to the Department of Water Vehicles.
Oh, right, we can handle every inquiry here.
Yeah, but I'm looking for the one that's not this one, but it's like 2 states over. It's called the Planebreaker Department.
I've never heard of that. That is not in the system. Here, if I give you this ticket, well, yeah, go go back to the end of the line, and once once I have everything sorted out, and everyone's had their turn.
Is there anyone behind him?
Everyone's had their turn. There's a bunch of mannequin-looking, just completely white, blank-faced guys waiting their turn, just kind of tapping their feet, checking their watches.
Shmab's gonna push them over and let them fall like dominoes.
Hey now.
All right, cool. I think I'm next.
End of the line.
Well, this is both the beginning and the end of the line
They'll
now.
kind of rate themselves. End of the line, and it just keeps going as long as you can mentally bear it, dude.
No, I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay, roll wisdom to see how fucking long you list.
I don't know. Shmeb can do this all day.
Roll Constitution to see how long till your throat gives out.
Okay, so you're just standing up there. It's been like an hour, and you just keep repeating, and she keeps going. This is a fucking magical construct that's been told to tell you to go back to the end of the line, and every time you talk to it, it just tells you to go back to the end of the line, and nothing you're saying is swaying it.
You're arguing with it with an AI voice.
Yeah.
Right now, that just
I'm
keeps
arguing with
saying
Grok.
back to the line.
And Fandaniel's like,
Oh.
it's not going to work. He just sends a message spell to you. Come sit down.
And Shmeb's trying to think of something. Like, there's got to be a way out of this place. Derek, if I look at the ceiling, is it like those like old like tiles that you can push out?
Yeah, it looks like what like the stupid tiles you push up, and there's a something above it.
Noggle, you're clearly not seeing the obvious solution in front of you. The easiest way to beat the DMV is becoming the DMV. Apply for a job.
No, that's what she wants. I won't give her what she wants. I'm gonna go up into the ceiling tiles, Derek.
Okay, yeah, you find a ladder.
He's trying
and
to
you go
find
up
the
there.
back rooms.
And you see, like, there's this little employee guy with a name tag that says Chuck, and he's like, "You're not allowed to go up there
Why not?
because you're a customer, and customers don't really inspect the ceiling ever."
I'm not a customer. I'm a repairman. That's why I came here.
Oh. Well, if you go to the end of the line, we can get that all sorted out for you.
No, I don't think I will.
And he's just gonna keep asking you to go to the end of the line. But yeah, I guess
And
you're...
I'm gonna just keep going into the ceiling.
Yeah, you go into the ceiling. I mean, none of these tiles can support your weight, but you look up and there's, yeah, like the kind of overhang that's kind of the ceiling above the tiles.
I'm just gonna start causing a ruckus.
Okay.
I'm gonna start cutting wires and shit in here.
Roll investigation.
I'm gonna piss these NPCs off until they give me a different dialogue option.
You're up here like a rat. I don't know. You managed to find a way to support yourself that doesn't rely on the tiles. You fucking scurry around. You're looking.
I'm like putting my weight on the beams in between the tiles.
You're looking for something to fuck with. You find wires. You try to cut them with scissors, and you can't cut them. They're like magical. They're fucking invincible. You try to cut them, it's not working. You're trying to find something to fuck with. It's like you're in the space that you cannot manipulate, and it's getting extremely fucking annoying.
I'm trying to think. This is President Button, so what does she hate the most that would be able to be used as a exploit?
Taxes.
She hates water and taxes. Oh my god, okay. I have an idea. I'm gonna go back down to Chuck.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, hey, do you know where the line is so I can file my W-2s?
Yes, the same line
back to life.
everyone else is standing in. Just go back to the end of the line, and we'll
Wait,
get
so
everything
wait.
sorted out for you.
Wait, so you guys file taxes and you guys, do my car registration here?
Absolutely, everything can be figured out. You just need to go to the end of the line and wait your turn.
When's that?
He's gonna look down at your ticket. Well, in 9,214 more. More.
But if you don't file
More
my
customers.
taxes now, I'm gonna get hit by the IRS.
Don't worry, you're here. You're showing the initiative. We'll be able to cover everything once.
All right, what about President Buttons?
Who?
She's like this cat. She's really annoying. She dodges her taxes all the time.
The correct term is tabaxi. Who?
She's like super.
It just felt the need to correct you, but still pretending like it doesn't know.
Sorry, and just then a fucking burnt corpse just appears
Yeah,
next to
you see,
Ben Daniel and he screams.
as this molten corpse appears in the room, you can't identify it. Ben Daniel's like, oh, what is that? What is that?
That's Amora.
Oh,
Maurice, I can't
did she?
tell.
It doesn't look like she died of old age.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll figure
What
that
is
out
going
later.
on outside? Will people be able to save us?
Probably.
I believe. I don't know. I've not been able to figure out anything inside of here. And I was extremely intelligent, at least at one point.
Wait, I have an idea. One last idea. What was the name of the dog? The dog again?
Buddy Goldenfur.
All right, Shmeb's gonna hold out a card and it's gonna say Buddy Goldentrick. Be like, hey, all right, I'd like to register my for my driver's license, and he's just gonna have it there, Buddy Goldentrick, and just wants to see if she programmed them to hate him.
They say Buddy Goldenfur, and they're like, oh.
You can leave. But
Kill.
It'll look
back to life.
back and forth, and it's like back of the line, but first, and it'll just pull out a gun and shoot you.
Just as if I had the Remington ready.
It's 1d20 plus, I don't know, 630 is plus 7, I guess. It's a net 20. You take 1d10, 2d10 plus 5 damage. 16 damage.
I have 1 HP.
You have 1 HP. If you try to shoot it with the Remington, nothing happens. End of the line.
Man, I'm gonna get that stupid fucking cat.
I'll imagine you just huff off and eventually you'll see.
I'm going to the bathroom. I'm gonna turn on all the
Right.
sinks while plugging the drains.
You plug the drains, you turn all the sinks on.
I'm gonna let this bitch flood.
And you sit there, and you're infuriated as you just see the water level is not rising. Like
What the
the water keeps pouring into the basin, but the water level doesn't rise.
How? I plugged the drain.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense, and that's what's making you mad. Yeah. And this music just keeps playing over and over and over again. Same song, fucking Local Forecast by Kevin MacLeod. And eventually Orion Drusus will come in. You'll notice the school nurse. What?
Oh, hi, Mr. Orion. Can you, first things first, welcome to hell. Secondly, can you help me out, please?
What, student, sure, huh.
Yeah, that stupid fuck over there shot me.
Oh, right, of course. He's gonna touch your forehead with the Light of a Thousand Suns when you get full health back.
Easy.
Well, I told your friends that I could figure out what this orb does, and it sucked me in immediately.
Alright, well, now you're here. Welcome to, what is basically hell, or at least I think what hell would be. Secondly, God, what was his name again, Derek? I forgot
It's
to write down.
Orion Drusus. Or who else?
No, the other
Van
guy,
Daniel?
Van Daniel. Let me write that down real quick so I can remember this. All right, Van Daniel, thank you. Well, that's Van Daniel. He was apparently an adventurer that went with you know, the president and
Another visitor.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Daniel said another visitor. He's like, oh, I noticed corpses. He's gonna walk over and he's gonna touch the skeleton. And he's like, this one died of old age. I cannot revive him.
All right, and then Shmev's gonna, you know, gesture him over to the burnt corpse.
Oh, what happened here? This looks similar to Reese's corpse. I just revived Reese.
Well, same thing.
And he reaches down and touches Amora's forehead with the Light of a Thousand Suns, and she's just a charred corpse with no tongue now, and you're coming from her vocal, whatever is left of her throat. And then he'll cast the spell again, and she wakes up and she's like, oh my god. Why?
All right, well, Shmev's gonna look at her and be like, all right, well, welcome back to the land of the living.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we're in hell.
What? I already hate it.
Yeah.
And the rainbow
It's
made it
got-
us. That's so hot.
You know what?
Orion's like, well, can you explain what is happening inside of here? Have you figured anything out?
They really, really don't like it when you mention Golden Paw.
I don't know what that is.
They shoot him again.
Do you mean Buddy Goldenfur, the principal of the
Yes.
the Plane Crusher Academy? And you just see the gun goes off. And hits him, and he's like, right, well, I will not mention him again.
Yeah, they really don't like that name. They also, this place also doesn't have like any water.
Is this perhaps the President's orb?
Maybe?
I do not believe we're going to be able to escape without her intervention.
Shit.
It's gonna be really shitty because guess who's not gonna get? We're gonna suck up the entire class body until.
Bunny's just gonna go back to the Plane Raper, and it's just no one's there in Breakerville or the school, and it's just an orb. Everyone's in the DMV.
Well, I guess while I'm here, I might as well try to like, I don't know, learn more for spells or whatever. I need to get better and study whatever.
Well,
I got nothing better to do. I'm not sitting in that damn line. Look at that line right over there.
yes, an extremely long line. My number is 9,253.
Oh, mine's 9,251.
Huh. Well, I would try to help you learn, but I'm a chosen one, so I will. I don't know. I might be able to answer questions, and he's gonna sit down in a chair.
If I end up hurting myself, can you just make sure I'm all good to go?
Of course. This is the least I can do. And Amara's just, she looks as distraught as everyone else. You guys are stuck in the DMV. We'll cut away from Local Forecast by Kevin MacLeod.
Kev's gonna start dueling Chuck. He's gonna keep mentioning Golden Paw's name until
yeah,
so
you'll just keep getting shot dead. Orion's gonna keep rolling his eyes and reviving you.
I'm just gonna keep trying to learn dodge. I'm gonna learn dodge.
Okay, yeah, you're training your skills. We'll cut away from you back to a happy scene. Oh.
Happy.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I mean, we fucking went to the bars. Well, no, we can't get into the bars.
You can't get into the bars.
I thought-
How are you guys getting alky? Are you guys getting alcohol?
The obvious way.
You going to Lich
Yeah,
Town?
we go to Alpha. We go to Alpha Sig
Yeah.
Alpha.
Alpha Sig Alpha, you know they can buy
Yeah,
alcohol
we
there,
go
you
to
go there, you go there.
And
Cælia
for the
looks
first
extremely
time
comfortable.
ever-
Cælia seems like
for
she's
the-
having fun. Yeah, go on.
First time ever, we're actually bringing some nice ratio.
Yeah, you are.
Two
You're bringing
girls,
ratios.
Two guys
Well,
throw
this-
everybody off,
Two girls, two guys.
and we just chill.
Which time?
Chill.
Yeah,
I mean, it's Saturday night. There's probably like a rager going on. Out of respect for the both of them, I kind of like let Cælia, I guess, lead the way, kind of see whatever she wants to do, and we just go and party in the
She's
fucking
getting into it.
frat.
She's drinking for the first
I
time.
follow Mexic's
Probably gets drunk to maybe an embarrassing degree. Reese, as there, Lich John's gonna pull you aside at one point. Reese is gonna say, Reese, you walked in with two ladies. I know Mexis has a girlfriend. Do you wanna explain that?
Well, one is for me, and then the other is also for me.
My fucking man, my man. You know what? You always do it to me. How about I shake and bake you?
Hell yeah, brother.
He shakes Reese and then dumps a beer in his mouth.
He's gonna start shaking you with his arm, and then he's going to crush a beer, throw it in the air. He'll throw it in the air. It'll crush it with a fucking, I don't know, some crazy spell. And he's gonna roll Arcana. I think he has like something stupid. 1d20 plus. I'll find him. He's College of Icons. He didn't start there, but he's there now. Arcana is plus 19. He's a lich.
Sick.
He rolled a 2, by the way. And he does great anyway. This is the first time shake and baking. It's awesome. It's not the best shake and bake you've ever seen, but you think if that's his first one, he could probably do the best shake and bake you've ever seen.
You're going to be a master at this one day.
Excited to fucking hear it, buddy. Enjoy your two fucking girlfriends.
Thank you, I will.
Walk off. Find a private area. Cassie's just awkwardly sipping water while Kaylee's drinking. Enjoying yourself for the first time in a long
Do
time.
I notice anything like with her? Because didn't we like bring her back as a zombie or like
Yeah.
an undead? Is anything falling apart? or
She looks like Cælia. If you ever like brush against her at any point, you'll notice her body's getting colder and colder as time goes on, but she looks normal.
Oh, okay.
Just so that you two know, I may have done a little white lie and told Lich Dom that you're both my girlfriends. I don't expect anything. I don't want anything. I just trying to get away from that conversation.
So Cassie's gonna say, "You did what?" And Kaylee is like, "That's silly. That's so much fun." And then Cassie's like, "Right, that's so much fun."
Only because Mexis is a taken man, and I don't want to cause complications in his relationship. So I thought I'd, if you're angry, I understand.
Cassia looks angry. Cælia just looks like she's having fun. And Cassia's like, "Well, okay, by tomorrow I am no longer your girlfriend."
Okay, we'll have a breakup.
Right. It's gonna
Very
happen.
public.
No, it doesn't have to be public. It's gonna be over text. And you're gonna.
Of course, the way that you would dump a loser.
You are going to tell everyone about it. Okay, great. Or maybe you won't.
Yes.
Maybe you'll just show up with another girl.
I'm not interested in women.
Well, it's weird that you have two
Or men.
girlfriends then.
Yeah, well, yes, but that's kind of a personal thing. So please keep it to yourself.
Okay, fine. She goes back to drinking water, and fucking, I don't know, Kayla's getting interested in whatever default party thing's going on. They're playing beer pong. Yeah, and you guys have a pretty fun night. You have a pretty fun night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys are having a good time. Unlike everyone else.
Yeah, does anybody notify? I don't know if Bong has notified us at all.
Bonk is a flip phone. Bonk's running with Nareem to the student center. Very, it's you don't know, it's getting pretty late. But hey, you did call ahead, and Emily said she'd stay late for you. So you bust inside. You don't see Scruffy anywhere.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, you figure the place is already clean.
It
And
looks clean enough. Good job, Scruffy.
I do not know who Scruffy is. What did Scruffy do?
Just a nice guy.
Okay, let's go.
Keep running.
Chases you down a few shifts and hallways until you get to the student council chamber and the club wing. And you guys burst into the door, and Emily's in there with second Emily behind her, fucking writing something into a book. Oh, hello, have you brought your orb? He's like, yes, I have orb. Where are we putting it? Do you want it? And he's gonna hold it out to her, and she's like,
Don't give it to her.
I am not supposed to touch that. He's like,
Can't let them touch it.
right.
You have to hold it.
Weaklings cannot touch the orb. Oh, she's like, sure. So here I've laid out the space. Put it on the table.
All right.
And Nareem kind of places it down. And she's kind of got it laying on the table, and she's like, this is going to take 10 minutes, but I will identify it. And she's going to kind of pull out this magnifying glass, and she's going to start kind of weaving magic into it as she's looking into it. Yeah.
You know, the good thing is, if Orion's in there, then Gamora's alive. That's good news. So.
That is true. She will have been
That's good
revived.
news.
I would have liked to have been there, but it is...
So maybe she's strong like you and will break it from the inside out.
Oh, maybe she will. Maybe
See?
she will.
Yeah. Bong's telling him this to try to calm him down, and Bong's like, that's not gonna fucking happen. Orion's in there. If he can't break out, we're fucked. Ugh. Ugh. I'm pacing back and forth.
Yeah, pacing back and forth. Emily's doing it. Just trying to figure out a word real quick. But yeah, you're there with Nareem. Does anyone know the name of that like French prison that they just threw people in and then they sealed it and they were just stuck in there until they starved to death? It's an
Something
oubliette.
with a B.
It's an oubliette.
Australia?
As soon as I asked the question, I figured it out in my brain. And
Okay.
Emily's gonna look down at it and she's like, alright, this is an oubliette orb.
Okay.
Okay, it is basically what this thing does is it has a prison system inside of it that is designed with the intent to infuriate people. And it offers no chance of escape whatsoever. And they can only be freed from the outside so long as you could
Okay.
solve the combination.
It's a combination.
Yes, see, the orb shifts around. I'm not going to touch it. The orb shifts around. If you shift it around in a certain way, it will...
Oh, it's like a puzzle.
yeah, it's like a puzzle.
Okay.
So
That's
that's...
all we have to do?
I suppose so, yes. I mean, if your friends are stuck in... If Orion Juice is stuck in there, that is the way to free him.
Dude, hypothetically, he's stuck in there. I don't know if he is.
You don't know, or you do know? It's kind it's kind of a big deal.
If I tell you, am I in trouble?
I think that 100% relies on Orion. If we're trying to free him, I will not tattle on you.
You're not gonna be mad at me, right?
No, Bonk.
Alright, it's Borb.
Right. In the orb. Well, we will figure this out.
I
I
thought maybe he would know how to get Shmebulok out of the orb.
I know,
But he
Bonk,
touched
Bonk, you call me every night. I know you have the best intentions. You just sometimes do things that aren't very orthodox in trying to
In
fulfill
my
them.
defense, Shmebulok touched it first,
Okay,
and he
well,
got stuck.
I suppose it is Mebulok's fault then. We could blame everything on him should this come to light, but perhaps Ryan's Roosters could be, convinced to cut him some slack or cut you guys some slack.
Nareem's the only one strong enough to hold the ball.
Yes,
To hold the orb.
I am the only one strong enough to hold the orb, and he looks proud when he says that.
He's the only one who can carry it without getting sucked in the orb.
Okay, so you just got to work out combinations, I suppose, all night.
We can do this.
Okay,
You
Nareem.
tried the original password.
So
Hold on.
guess
First off, first time we
Oh.
do this, Nareem, he's like, yes. She's like, perhaps me and Bonk step a bit further away unless there's some ill effects of the orb. If you get the wrong combination, maybe it'll teleport you inside of the orb. If that happens, we might not want to be close by. And he's like, but you can get me out of the orb. And she's like,
Yes.
if everything fails, I will. Here, I'll leave this note on my desk that says. She's gonna start writing down. Okay, it says, a lot of people, including Orion Druses, are stuck in this orb. Get the president here and get her to remove everyone from the orb. She has that written out, and he's like, right, well, so long as that safeguard is in measure, I will start twisting this. And she's like, wait until we step away. And she's gonna start walking away. And he's like, okay. I'm gonna roll
You got
intelligence.
this, Nareem.
Yeah. No, that was the first check. That's the second one. He's like, I will start twisting, and he's gonna start twisting out combinations, and it's not going good. He's working through all of them. His arm. You just see it keeps pulling on his arm this entire time. You notice the scales are starting to get pulled off. They're like twisting at such an angle that they're almost chipping in the direction of the orb sucking them inside of it. But he's holding on to it. He looks kind of disturbed by it, but he's trying to fight through the pain. And
Nareem's just getting angrier at it.
yeah, it's pissing him off. He's like, wrong combination, next one, Amelie, tell me the next combination. And she's like, right, we have not tried. And I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep rolling d20s to determine how long it takes. Okay. So you guys, the rest of you, Maxis Reese, Maxis Reese, Cassia, Cælia, you returned from the party. Cassia is stone cold sober. Cælia is Cælia drank for the first time. She's drunk. You guys return after a big night of fun to Rosser Hall.
Giant beam of light that shoots out of the fucking ceiling.
Yeah. And we'll get there. So you guys enjoy the end of your night, and you're still inside of the orb trying to be like, you're mad. You're there, Bonk. You're there until you're starting to get tired. You look out the window, it's starting to get light outside. You've been there for at least 8 hours of Amelie meticulously telling combinations to Nareem and him fucking trying to recreate them, and she'll have to tell him he did it wrong at some points. And he's like, I did not do it wrong. And she does like 3 more, and then she tells him the same one, and then he does it the right way the second time. And eventually, after just hours and hours and hours of trying, and Nareem's arm just getting, it looks like his arm at this point has been skinned. It looks like it's been skinned. All the muscles falling off of it. Yeah. It's like, I know, I'm fine right now. And he's fighting through it. And you're inside of there, Shmeb. You've been there for like 8 hours. You're pissed off. Orion usually has this composure to him. He seems pissed off. Ben Daniel's okay. He's been there for 300 years. Aurora's mad.
Ben Daniel's just like, you'll get used to it.
Yeah, he's like, don't worry, no. You're an elf, you'll live a long time. You can get really good at crosswords in here, Shmeb.
Wait, what'd you say?
He's like, you're an elf, you'll be okay in time. You'll get really good at crosswords in here, Schmebulok.
Don't look at the Where's Waldo books. I've circled all of Waldo.
Yeah, all the Waldos have been solved, but there's new crosswords. New crosswords all the time. It's a simple life, but I've gotten used to it. And we cut away from that. Nareem cranks out the last combination, and his arm looks like it's about to fall off. And you'll notice the orb kind of corrects itself and just stops moving. And this circle will kind of open up on the side of this tiny little circle, and you'll just see it junted out of the side. You see, at first, just bones. Just bones. These old decrepit bones that look like they've been... You think maybe my friends went in there and aged 300 years and we took too long. We fucked up.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Moving up faster right in there!
And then like 30 seconds later, you see this random elf you've never seen before in your life gets junted out. He looks middle-aged. He's like, ah!
Sir,
then-
have you seen another elf that looks weird in there?
Yes, a sea elf with a fucked up head. His name was Schmebulok. And Schmebulok gets junted out and fucking hits into the elf and jumps into him, and he gets fucking knocked out because they both collide into each other's heads. And Schmebulok, you take
Oh, Schmeb!
2d6 damage. Oh, I have to roll it. No, you take 9 damage. He's like, ah! And, Pandano's been knocked out. And then Shreb's there. And then,
Pops out.
you'll see Amora gets thrown out. She tumbles out. She's like, and, flies out. Almost punches Smeb. She's like doing karate moves, kind of getting her bearing. Oh, we're alive, Nareem! We're here! We're here, Nareem! And she runs up and...
Yeah, Smeb dodges it 'cause he's been dodging
tackle
Chuck
her.
for the last
I
5
just
hours.
tackle her to the ground.
Tackle it. And then the last one out is Ryan Drusus, and he's like,
Oh, okay, he's here. Oh, that was.
and then the orb's like, it just has this giant vacuum expulsion sound until like Ryan's out, and then it's like, dink, and then it shuts and then just completely stops moving.
Okay.
Oh, students.
Put the orb down.
Right. I will put it down. I didn't want to hold it and anyway. My arm is fine, Orion. I will be fine. He's like, your arm,
Alright, please fix his arms.
your arm is not fine, Nareem. And he's going to heal Nareem, and his arm gets back to normal. And he's like, I did not need that. And he's like, that is okay, Nareem. And he's gonna look away, and he's like, do you have an explanation for what happened here, students?
We found an orb.
I don't
Schmebulok
know
touched
what
the orb.
happened.
No, Reese isn't there.
Schmebulok touched an orb, got sucked into orb, and then we brought it to you, and you got sucked into the orb.
Right, and where did you find this orb? And why did
In a
everyone in
vault.
there hate President Buttons? And why did everyone in there hate Bunny Golden Fur?
He says that, and then the orb sucks him back in.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't happen.
It was in a vault that was unlocked.
Right, so you went into the hold.
No.
You can roll. Okay, you fail. You fail your check. He's like, okay, and
Okay, Smeb's just gonna say, are we just gonna ignore the fact that the
Whose
president
bones?
had Fandaniel and Jacob locked in there for 400 years?
he's gonna look at you. He's gonna say, Schmebulok, I need to be level with you. The president of the school is on speaking terms with the people that created this universe. I'm not going to bring anything up. She could probably destroy this entire school with the press of a fucking button. We do not want to make her mad.
I'm just gonna go to the other school then.
I'm sure you're welcome to. Just gotta drop out and, pay for a year of tuition or whatever. But sure, we could. Why did you go into the hold?
It looked fun.
Promise not to get mad.
I am mad right now, but you've never
I
seen him mad before.
answer
You've
while
never
you're
seen him.
mad at
You've
me.
never seen him mad before. He's like,
I think I only did good today.
I am mad, but if the president is mad, that is worse than if I am mad. So you're going
I
to
just
need.
don't like that
Just-
you're
just-
yelling at me
Okay,
when
okay.
I say
I will. He's going to just kind of lean his head down. He's going to get into like a meditative stance. He's going to say, Ryan, you are calm. You are calm. Everyone loves you. You're integral to the function of the school. He's going to look down
Self-glaze.
That's true.
to his hands.
Self-glaze.
And he's like, okay. I am calm. Students, you need to tell me the truth so I can find a way to spin this that doesn't get us all fucking killed.
How much trouble would we be if we borrowed a book?
What book?
And I want answers before I answer your question.
It depends on the book. That is my answer.
Like, let's say it was in like the hardest spot to get, like a very important book.
Yeah, like some skeleton guy could have been maybe guarding it.
Okay, we were in there, and the curator. So you were in the curator's room.
Yeah, but
yes.
he's alive. We didn't hurt him. He
good,
is
good.
he is 100% alive.
Okay.
And we may have
I'm
disguised
also really
as.
happy that you let us call Mexus and Reese here to also explain what happened because
No, yeah,
all
I
their
guess I'm now addressing.
Wait, are we here? No, we're not here.
They weren't here, but I guess they're here now.
they're all here now.
I guess.
So invested, I thought we were here.
I guess at the end of the party, you guys stopped here on the way because I don't know. Someone contacted you. Maybe Amelie. Maybe Bonk.
Do you see Amelie?
Maybe
like,
Bonk
calls
gets
you
stressed
and goes,
during the middle of this and calls you on a payphone. I don't know.
I love the idea that you come here and it's me and Nareem sitting down, just like getting scolded by Orion, and then you guys walk in to see a mad Orion.
Yeah, you've never seen him mad before. It's
Okay,
kind of this is the most serene guy you've ever seen in your life, and he's mad.
So, what happened here?
Okay. The story, as I have it right now, is you and your friends went into the hole. Maybe not you. I don't. Was he there?
Nope, I
Yes.
was,
He was there.
He disguised himself as Stetson.
He disguised himself as Stetson. Nareem looks like, what? You disguised yourself as Stetson?
Nareem, not now.
Nareem, now's not the time. We're in a lot of trouble
He
right
kind of
now.
looks at you. He looks at Orion. He looks kind of scared when he looked at Orion. He's like, fine. He kind of backs up and he starts talking to Amora. He's like, okay, I'm assuming everyone, as I voice, everyone in this room went into the holds to uncover a book that I do not know, but
Yes, it was a
apparently-
book that we used to try to mend Cælia? Is it Cælia?
Cælia. Yep. Cælia.
Cælia.
a book
I
to
wanted
cure
to know.
Cælia, and was Cælia cured?
Yeah, she had a
appears
great
to
time
be.
at the party.
Unsure, that's when we put you in a ball by accident.
Okay, rolled really high
I don't
intelligence.
know anything about the ball. I died,
Rolled really high Arcana. He's like,
as you know.
so
I asked him about the
you
orb and he touched it and got
meddled
sucked
in
into it.
Forbidden Arts. You got the Zombienomicon, correct?
Okay. I don't know how
To
you
be
knew
fair,
that, but yeah.
we didn't meddle in anything. That was Cælia.
We're beyond this. I do not know how to do necromancy. I'm not. I know, the good kind of necromancy. That's the kind I'm trained in.
In our defense, the only reason we went there was because the real fake one that was downstairs, protected by the ghost and her cute puppies, was a fake one, and it said to go there, and it gave us the passwords and how to get there. So I'm gonna put this out that the book told us to go here.
Right. So some random book that is now. We might have to investigate that. but
I'm throwing
we're
everyone
going
under
for.
the bus
So
now.
you
Fuck
guys
this.
went down. Okay, into the hole to get the Zombienomicon to cure Cælia. Cælia is cured. I'm glad to hear that. I'm genuinely glad to hear that. I'm happy for Cælia. And then you went off into some odd wing of the hold and picked up this orb.
Oh, I did turn into the president with Alter Self to trick the... What is it called? The
Curator.
Curator, yes.
Okay, well that's
In a word.
And I said that the curator should be expecting a raise from the president.
the curator is a stone golem that has no need for currency.
Oh well, it's learning about currency now, I guess.
Okay, well, I suppose that's something that we can figure out later. Did anything else drastic happen in there? You went into a vault, you stole everything, and you got no up.
I may have pushed a
I didn't
big
steal
robot.
anything, for the record. I died before that.
Oh, and
may
we
have-
derailed one of the trains.
You derailed
Yeah,
the train.
'cause I pushed a big robot onto the railway.
You
and
punched
it-
Containo onto the railway. Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so you know about Container. Okay, that saves a lot of time.
Got it.
Yes, I know about Containo. I'm very familiar with the functions of the
Oh,
whole.
he's dead.
Okay, well, great. So he's gonna start marking out the figures.
Bonk drank the feline looking water elemental.
Elementals can be remade. He's gonna pat his finger.
Okay.
He's gonna say, "There's probably
Like, what's the
like
lightest thing that you guys did?"
there's probably like 7 more of those." Okay, so we need the gold back. He's gonna look at Narrator. He's gonna shake his head and he's like, "Those are the places we can get gold." He's like, "Can I have the orb?" Like in a safe container.
It's mine.
I look
I
over at
want
the
it.
orb and I like have it's like a washcloth tossed over it. I'm like, that was my cure for it right now. I'm scared, out of sight, out of mind.
He's like,
It's wet for some reason. Like it would make a difference.
he's like.
If it was dry, it might
Okay,
blow
hold on.
off.
I will Uber Eats. I will Uber Eats a secure magical box.
A Faraday box, but for magic.
Yeah, to the student center. That's solved. We will get that there in a second. So, and now I have to get the Union Elementals to repair the railway and Containo. I will have to. How much gold did you steal, Nareem? And Nareem looks at him. He's like, "I know you are a dragon. I'm not going to try to take the gold from you." And he's like, 3,400 gold. He's like,
You knew exactly how much gold there
"Of course I did. I'm a dragon."
He's also
We
an
just tell by
accountant.
sights.
You can just tell. Did
would
you
take a
did you not even hear the story about legal instinct Beowulf and the peasant that stole one piece of gold from the hoard and the dragon knew? That is real dragon canon.
You would make
That
a
was
great
actually my
accountant if
dad.
you needed.
and Orion's like, great, so I can figure out Cateno, I can figure out the elemental, I can put this orb back in there, I can get fake gold and jewelry.
Okay.
Is that everything that was in the vault? I have to repair a train. I think
Shmev's not even gonna fucking mention the book.
I can sort this out. You guys know the password. He's gonna look at each of you.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't a hard password.
He's gonna say, sure, I assume it wasn't. Next time the president visits the school, I'm going to request that she, make the vault more secure. She's probably going to do nothing.
You'll have to update her passwords to have one capital, one lowercase, and 3 numbers.
She's probably not going to do anything. Every time I ask her to do something, she usually forgets. But I need all of you to forget the password, okay? You don't need to forget the password, but never go to the hold again.
Unless we need something.
If you need something from the hold, you're going to come to me first.
Oh.
If you say no,
Oh, that
I
is
like
quite
this
cool.
deal.
And it has to be detrimental.
what?
You can't say, no, I want to go down to the hold to fight a harpy. You can't do that.
me and
Is the
Nuri
harpy
look at
down
each other
there
kind of
again?
sad.
There's a harpy, there's a hydra, there's basically every single mythical creature.
Wait,
and
so
Nareem kinda look at
Nareem,
each
do
other
you
depressed that we
think
can't go
that
down
you
there
will
and
be able to fight the Hydra after you kind of lost to the what is it called, the Containotron?
You are dead. You
He
do not
punches
know that
punches
I did not
Reed.
lose to Containo. We had a victory. I was just trapped for a second, but I broke myself out.
I had to wait for
Ah,
fire
yes, it
breath
was
to
all-
recharge.
No help from any magic of any sort.
There genuinely wasn't. It just made me bigger. My breath was still as powerful as it normally was.
Is your breath not magic?
Yes,
Exactly.
it's magic. Well, it's magic, but it is my own breath. It is magic in a dragon sense of magic.
Because I'm magic.
What is my magic except my own breath?
I no longer know what we are talking about.
Are we
Okay,
free to go
Nareem.
now?
You really just want to get your ass.
He's gonna look at each of you, and
What
he's
I'm
like-
hearing?
I will get everything sorted. If I hear anything else about people walking into the vault, into the hold, I will know who to pin it on, okay? And then there will be consequences.
So wait, if anyone breaks in, even if it's not us, you're.
Who else knows the password? Like, I guess...
It's
I guess-
really not a hard password. It's two of the security
I'm
questions.
just gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at him and be like, "It's literally what I said while we were in that hell in there. I said the one word, and it set
I
it
get it,
off.
but at least it's draconic. I mean, it's some kind of...
It wasn't even draconic. I didn't have to say it in draconic.
It's a little bit of a barrier. No, Nariman put it in. He had to,
Nareem needs to put it. Well, yeah. Well, if
he
it's
had
draconic,
to
well, I
flip
mean,
it through the dials, yeah.
Just comprehend language.
We should
It's
just
like,
stop. We should. Stop
I will, as
teaching
genuinely as I can, try to tell the president to change the combination, but we'll figure it out. You're at least
Good luck
getting
with that
questions
one.
if someone goes into the vault. If someone goes into the hold, okay? Okay.
But if we need something, we can come to you, and then you can maybe to us.
He's gonna look around, he's gonna say, you saved Cælia's life. That is something I was unable to do.
Do we have to give you the Zombienomicon back?
What more use do you have for it, Bonk? You don't even read.
I was just. I thought maybe Gertruda would like the actual book. It seems kind of mean that she doesn't.
And no, I'm not saying that you can't read, just that you don't.
Yeah, Ryan's gonna
No,
look
I
at
do
you
read
and
I
he's
read my
gonna
sports
say,
magazines.
I think there was probably a reason
Definitely for the
that's
swimsuit section.
probably a reason that Leopold
Oh,
and
the new speedos they got, really cool.
and
Makes
the
you
president
more-
gave a fake to Gertruda.
I like to think that he's going on and fucking Bonk's talking about his Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, a little bit. He's like, ah,
So the Gertruda can't have it?
no.
Okay. It just doesn't seem nice that we're lying to her. She already died.
She has the book that she was given, and she doesn't know the difference. It
to be fair, are
It
we
is
actually
absolutely
lying to
horrible that
her?
those students died, and I cannot bring them back, but they have to finish their haunting.
Who am I lying to?
Gertrude, are we technically lying to her?
About what?
A book or?
That was her book. We gave back her book. I was asking if I can give back the real one.
I know, but she never really had the real one, so are we really lying to her about it?
I mean, someone lied to her, and that's not nice.
Yeah, we should go beat that guy up.
Okay, well, I feel like everything has been mostly sorted here, and we've agreed to terms. You know what is going to happen in the
Maybe
future.
I'll keep his book, and can I keep my magic ring? I like how it looks.
Why'd you have to mention the book?
It kind of looks.
I'm being honest with him.
Okay, let me see the artifacts.
I hold up my hand with the ring on it.
Guess
Look at
identify
this.
on the ring.
Too small.
Ring of telekinesis.
Ooh, this one's cool. I put my finger to my temple and I try to pick up a chair.
You still haven't attuned to it.
I'm straining really hard.
Yeah, you're trying, nothing's happening. He's like, that is a very low level spell for our president. I don't think she'll miss it. The book, he kind of pens through it. He's like, it's very, very low level evocation. She probably...
That sounds like a slight.
She probably forgot that she owns this book, if I'm being honest.
I mean, it's
Why
not
was it
my
still
it's
locked
not
up?
my book. It's literally a book I found, so I got no fucking slight to it.
I do not think these items will be missed.
Okay.
Especially if the
I
vault
told
was
you
just
everything.
unlocked. But the orb
Hey.
needs to be back in there, it's too dangerous.
Can Finn Daniel stay? Or does he have to go
Yeah,
back?
he's
to the
unconscious. It's like... Oh, shit. He was in the orb? Who was this man?
We was in there
What is
with
that
us.
one-
What do you mean?
door? Same
You and
with
I
the
were there.
skeleton.
Van Daniel kind
Do they
of
need it?
shudders. He's like, what's going on?
I got you out, like I
He
promised.
You
smells
go.
He smells air that's not smells like a DMV for the first time in 3 hours.
Something other than an apartment of motor vehicles. Where are we?
Shmev's gonna go up to him and be like, I told you I'd get you out. And then
Back to being a world-conquering demon. He starts to transform.
He turns into Asmodeus, the best lawyer in the world. No, he's fine. He's Daniel. He's like, his buttons around here. I need to get the fuck out of here.
I don't think she's around here, but yeah, I agree. Get the fuck out of here.
How do I leave?
So can he stay out of the orb?
Right. So if he avoids Button's notice, he was just trapped in an orb.
Yeah. I think she honestly forgot about
How long were you trapped in an orb? And he's like, he said 300 years. And he's like, she is pretty forgetful. She probably forgot about you. I'm so sorry, Daniel. He's like, at least I get to see freedom. And I have you to thank for that, children.
He walks outside the door and just turns to dust.
He gets hit by a car.
He looks around. He's like, Daniel, before I figure everything out, I will see you to the portal port. We will find you back to your plane of existence. And he's like, right, thank you, sir. And he's like, okay, is that everything, students?
And the
I feel like
skeleton.
forgetting something.
Oh, the skeleton that... He looks at it. I've already looked at that. That's a human that died of old age. There's nothing I can do.
And he looks at the skeleton, he just like hangs it up on a coat hook, and it's just like, the science wing needed one of these anyway.
Shmev's gonna look at him and be like, oh, I think our number's gonna be called soon. Do you think we need to get back in there?
No. And he's like, I can't do anything about it. And Fendon is like, I will try to track down Jacob's family. Surely there's not many butchers in the world. He's like, well, here, I will add something to the Uber Eats. Yes, a bag, a big garbage bag. You can put the bones in it. And he's like, I don't like the term garbage, but at least I will have a bag to put him in. He's like, right, Daniel, we will get you out of here. And he's like, okay, students, I want to hear nothing else about this.
About what?
He's like, I guess, about what, yeah, he's like, right, that's the best opinion. Who is the Zombienomicon?
What's that?
No, like, seriously, no one gave it to
Oh,
me.
good point, yeah.
Probably the person
We don't know
who just
nothing
got
about it.
fixed.
Sorry, I love the idea that we immediately start acting stupid.
Retroactively, cut that back for a second and then we'll redo it.
No.
Who has the Zombienomicon?
Okay.
I need to get it back.
I'm pretty sure Cælia still has it. We went
No,
out.
Max, be quiet. I cover his mouth. He's testing us.
Oh, you're right.
Right, that was a test, yes. I did not hear anything that Mexa said. Okay, let's go. Good job, children.
Nice job, Max.
Thank you.
He's gonna take Daniel and he's gonna leave, and he might hunt down Cælia later. You don't know.
Down.
That's not our problem.
Yeah.
Alright.
I guess. Yeah. You know, happy night. Cælia is alive. You guys got the Zombienomicon. It's probably getting returned. To the hold. Ryan's probably figuring everything out. You've succeeded in your quest, and you got a ring of telekinesis and some gold. That's not exactly useful.
And then I gotta figure out what's in this spellbook later.
Yeah, and you get a spellbook.
A lot got done. We got it. We did it. Good job.
Yeah, and that's that's the end of the session.
Let's go.
We all get +1 with Cælia and Cassie.
Yeah, I'll figure that out once I watch the recording again. Hey, good session.
Yeah.